Yo, what's going on, everyone? Happy Sunday. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome start to their Sunday afternoon now, I guess it is. Give me 2 seconds while the chat phone loads in, and we'll start off with some Raiderinos. Got a couple of laddies in the city. Give me a sec. Let me know whenever you can see me. For whatever reason, it's always delayed. There we go. It looks like it's fine now. What's up, Trick? We got Corbin as well. Kristen with the pre-stream dono. Hopefully your Ravens win today. I'm assuming that's a 1 o'clock game that's already on right now. So hopefully they win. I have no idea what the score is. Hey, Garlic, what's up? Snom, Pokezak, good to see you, man. And yeah, it looks like a pretty Latios heavy start to the day, which is awesome. Always down for some shadow raids on the weekend. We'll start off with this one right here. You can snipe it if you want. If you want an invite, you can let me know too. What's up, Isaac? How we doing, man? It's going to be a good one. Hopefully the weather isn't going to be too bad today. Half the sky is like dark black for me, meaning it's probably going to rain at some point. And it's like super cold here, so not the best combination for grinding, but hopefully it stays away for a couple hours at least. What's up, Corrupted? We gave another Schlundo, really? Dude, you got to start trading me if you're doing that. That's crazy. That's cuckoo bananas, man. Let's get my guy in here. What'd you trade this time? You said it was a Schlundo Ray last time, right? What'd you get this time? Hey, Nick, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Welcome back. But yeah, it looks like I think there's one Heatran, and then there's three or four laddies. So I want to pop the Daily Incense too. Pretty much my bird park right now is where the sky looks the darkest, so I'm hoping by the time we do the raids, it's maybe not going to rain there. I don't know, man. Should you buy coins? I mean, that's up to you, man. That's a call that only you can make. Let me get rid of these guys. There we go. Clean up my bag while we lobby this one up here. It seems like Latios has been around forever. I know it's only been like a month, but it literally seems like this has been in raids for ages. I still want the purifiable Shundo. Back-to-back Shlundos. Yesterday was Galarian Moltres. Oh, right. Hisuian Lilligant. Nice. What's a Schlundo? Pretty much it's a Shundo, but it's lucky. It's from a lucky trade. A trade that went lucky anyways. Hisuian Lilligant's random. I always forget that's even a Mon, to be honest. It had that raid day, in the summertime, I think? But still cool, man. I mean, a Shundo's a Shundo. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Stop Sign, what's up, dude? Still don't have a Schlundo myself. Corrupted, I don't have one either. So the two that I have are bottle capped, so they're technically Schlundos, but I've never actually been traded a Shundo ever. Actually, that's a lie. I have, but it didn't go lucky. Garlic gave me the Shundo Salamence, but it was a trade that did not go lucky. It just happened to reroll Shundo. So I'm still waiting for my first one too, and I'm in the same boat as you, Corrupted. I think I've actually given 4 or 5 Shundos in trades, but never got one back as a lucky anyways. But sweet, let's smash a couple laddies. I'm literally just trying to be the weatherman today. I'm keeping an eye on the sky. Like, this area that I'm in right now looks okay, but I'm gonna get soaked at some point. It's supposed to feel like -4 today, so rain's not gonna be too good with the minus weather. Really hope I don't have to deal with that. And also too, when it's windy out, it's kind of hard to use like an umbrella. It just rips it out of your hands. Rare version. Yeah, dude, the bag-on's crazy. Like, me and Garlic do those trades every day, right? Like, just use the special trade. And I see it didn't go lucky. I kind of just appraised it. I'm like, oh my god, that was just insane. The odds of a trade not going lucky but re-rolling as a Shundo are actually nuts. Is it worth buying Pokecoins? I mean, it's up to you, man. Like I said, I can't make that call for you. That's kind of like, you asking me like, yo, should I spend money on a house? Like, I don't know. If you need a house, maybe. Hey, Oscar, what's up, man? Gonna do your trades today? I am. Not on this stream or anything. Probably gonna do them later on today. I actually saved some pretty crazy things to trade. So, I don't know if I'll record them or not. Maybe I'll try to. 2125. Okay, if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. This one's not gonna be a purifiable, but it could be shiny. Would be cool to start off with a shiny on the day. Raid number 1 gives us not a shiny. That's fine. Saving our shiny luck for the better IVs. We'll still try to catch one on the way to the next one, though. Hey, what's up, Rachel? Houses are important. Yes, I know. I just mean when people ask me, like, what they should spend their money on, it's like, well, it's not really my call, I don't know. Is it fun to have coins in this game? Sure. But I'm not going to tell everyone, it's a good investment to make. Our 1K egg is the Piplup. 2 lucky trades for me. Not much luck, though. Dang, yeah. I want to do mine later on today. Save some gems to trade. I was going to stream my trades, but I wanted to get, like, an actual grind in person and stuff today. Have a great grind, man. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for the like. Hopefully work goes all right for you on this awesome Sunday. I'm really hoping my weather will hold up. That's my biggest worry in life right now is my weather. I feel like an old guy. When you talk to old people and they're always worried about weather. Well, that's kind of my reality If it pours rain in the minus temperatures, not too good. Next raid reset Pokemon. Like the next one going into like legendary raids? I actually don't know. I think that information is published, but I don't actually remember what it is. There's so much going on in this game that has slipped my mind. Sunday fun day? Yeah, hope so. Yesterday we had a crazy day. We had like probably 3 weeks worth of luck packed into one day yesterday. So I hope I don't get skunked today, because sometimes it goes like that. You get everything, then you get nothing. But we'll see. Start off with some Raiderinos. Alright, it's Virizion, Terrakion, Cobalion, says K. See, K knows. The mods know everything. Beautiful weather there today, but cold. Yeah, we have like, dude, it keeps being sunny here for like 10 minutes, and then it's like black sky of rain and hail. It's like flashing back and forth every 10 minutes, so I don't know, man. My bird park is looking, when I look that way, pretty dark. The city looks decent though, so we're grinding the raids. Dude, what's that bird signal light thing? I guess they got my attention, it's working. Couldn't get in the stream yesterday, dude, it was wild. If you missed it, check out the short. I know, like, everyone's like, oh, yo, my stream was wild, whatever. Dude, that one yesterday was insane. We got literally everything under the sun. I can't believe how lucky I got yesterday. It was just one of those days where you hit everything, and it was glorious. Saw the infographic? Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, okay, there's so much going on in this game that, like, I often just forget little bits and pieces if they're not major events for me. After the wild area, my brain is still just kind of mush. I'm still thinking about Mighties, having dreams that I'm going after Shundo callouts. I don't know. What an exciting event, man. I guess we're looking forward to the Christmas event now, probably the next big one, then the tour event in the new year, but yeah, I don't know. It always feels like the depression after those big events. Hey, Logan, what's up, dude? We got a couple of laddies we're starting off with. I think there's a couple of Heatrans, too. The other main reason I wanted to do this, too, is kind of test the waters weather-wise. This way I'm still close to my vehicle. If it rains, I can run for shelter. There's Shiny Keldeo on Tuesday. Thoughts? I mean, a new Shiny Mythical is going to be awesome. I'm guessing it's going to be in a paid ticket, or is it going to be at the end of the Tales of Transformation research? I actually don't know. I think someone told me it was going to be in a paid ticket, but either way, I'll be here for it. Hopefully get a half-decent IV. My Mythicals always suck. Sweet, there we go. Use some Gemitos. The ticket Masterwork? Oh, yeah, it's going to take forever then. All the Masterwork stuff is like, catch a Pokemon on 300,000 days in a row. I don't know why they do that, man. There's some speculation I've heard that, like, to make Niantic seem more investable to other companies, they want to show that there's, like, session time, meaning, like, people log into the game every day. So I think that's why they do those stupid, like, catch one of these every single day, so that their, like, game statistics look good to investable companies. I don't know if that's true or not, but it would kind of make sense. Otherwise, you'd be like, dude, why do I have to log in every day and catch one Pokemon or spin one stop or whatever it is? Shiny Heatran? Yeah, I have quite a few of those. But alright, we're almost there. So again, we're looking for a 2178. These won't be weather boosted. Actually, just switched hours. Maybe it will be. I have no idea. Scratch that. It could be weather boosted. 2723 is the hundo, so who's going to try to beat me and Aaron to buying it for BT and Garlic? I don't know. You guys are always the best. I really appreciate that. It is weather boosted. 2575, so very, very bad. Cliff is upset. Do you know the legendary in Go Battle League? It should be Heatran right now. Not that I've got one in ages. But a green airplane. Oh, nice! Yes, man, let's go. That's a pretty bad IV. I'm not going to lie. It's not going to be pretty. But the shiny looks great. And a shiny shadow on the day. It's an awesome way to start. Let's freaking go. Okay, stream's done. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine, 8-minute stream. Yeah, that's... I thought it was going to be bad. Didn't know it'd be that bad. Let's do the Laddie. It's a couple of Eevees. Eevee up there. Heatran, and then... Ooh, there's other raids, too. I want to pop the Daily Incense, but I'm kind of in a raidy mood right now. Alright. Well, let's just keep raiding some stuff, then. Caden says, my dad's going for... Oh, he's going to silver bottle cap the Heatran. Cool. That's a nice pick. I mean, it is kind of a subtle but cool shiny. I do like it quite a bit. Middle finger IVs, it always is. We'll take it, though. I was like... Part of me was thinking in the back of my mind after having that crazy of a day yesterday, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably due for like an 8-hour grind without having any shinies come in. That's actually happened to me, I think, a lot, like maybe 5 times in the last 2 months where we have these big, long grinds where I can't get a shiny. And it's usually after the big heater days. So that is a relief. Also, let's get my guy in here. There we go. Ivy's only a mother could love, indeed. Yeah, I think you did, you must have brought the shiny with you, Zoe. I appreciate that. Hopefully you can bring a better IV shiny this time. I've actually got, I think, 8 now. 8 shiny Shadow Latios, but none of them are good. The best one I have would be like a Purifiable 93. It's still awesome. Shiny Shadows, I don't really care if they're good IVs or not, but a Purifiable would be sick for how many times I've rated this. Sense Weather Invatitos. Logan says sub to Nightbot. Nightbot getting some love sometimes. It's good when people treat him like a human, even though he's not a human, but gotta be nice to Nightbot. We got Mr. Wavy Davy in here. We got Costa and Dev. I think Dev and Davy have been in all these raids. Perhaps chasing the Purifiable Shundo as well. I wonder what the next Shadow Legendary is going to be for December. So there's some speculation that they're going to keep making new ones, like kind of like they did with this. Like Latios and Latias had not come as, shinies to raids before. So would be pretty cool if they keep rolling new ones. And if not, maybe bring back like the Legendary Beasts or the Birds. Because the Kanto Birds haven't been in Shadow raids for ages. Same with the Legendary Beasts. I think it was like, I don't know, maybe early 2024. It's been a while. So I'd be cool with those ones too. Just don't bring back Reggies. We don't need Reggies yet. We had a full year and a half or something like that of Reggies. It's too much for those. I'm doing good though, Logan. Doing good. Shiny in the bag in the first 10 minutes. Well, we're just warming up for the day. Hopefully we can continue that. I'd love to get another Eevee today. I did evolve that Eevee last night, the Dynamax Shiny one, into Umbreon. Pretty much as soon as the stream ended, I got the kilometers I needed, the 10K. So, unfortunately, didn't get to do it on stream, but we did evolve it. I will show it after. It looks really cool. The Shiny Umbreon Dynamax looks amazing. There's a Shadow Raid Day in January. What do you think it is? I don't know. I mean, obviously it'd be great if we had something like, Rayquaza. I don't think we're going to. Mewtwo would be fantastic. It's been ages for Mewtwo, so Shadow Mewtwo would be, especially now that we can remote them, that might be the best raid day of all time. Like, these new Shadow raid days, now that you can remote them, are a game changer. They were fun even before, but they're way better now. Okay, that took forever to subdue this guy. I feel like they might do us dirty. Here's another one, too. So they released, Giovanni had Cresselia and then Heatran, right? And now we've had Cresselia from Wild Area. But part of me thinks we might get the Shiny Shadow Heatran, which I'm kind of cool with. It's a good fire type. It's not my favorite that they could release, but it'd be a lot better than the Space Duck. Either way, here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's go back to back. Yo! 2713? This is 10 off the hundo. Yo, of course they just gave me a shiny the raid before this. This is purifiable like 100%. Oh man, this is going to be hard to hit this 1 in 20 again. This is a potential purifiable Shundo check, but I don't know if we can go back to back with the shinies. That's going to be tough. Hey Ashley, what's up? Oh man, please. This would be so cool, but I have a bad feeling about it. We literally just got a shiny for him that missed the start of the stream. And this one is 10 off, so a guaranteed purifiable. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, I kind of figured that, man. Of course, right? Of course. It'll still be a purifiable hundo. We'll catch him and show the IVs and stuff. Hopefully he's not going to be too much of a pain. I've just been kind of flicking great throws at most of these legendaries, and over time they do catch. I strongly believe in the great throws. Garlic says frick. Of course that happened though, right? Like, literally the raid before we get a stinky IV shiny. And then this guy that is 10 off a hundo. For Shadow Raids, that's a good IV to have. Like, we'll see how good it is. I don't think it'll be like a 98 or anything like that. If it's like a 15, 15, 13, I may keep it as a Shadow, just because it's cool, and I do have quite a few hundos of this already. But hopefully he stays in his home. We'll find out. Yeah, Shadow Rayquaza would be awesome. I mean, I don't know when we'll see that. At some point, it's got to come. We haven't seen Mewtwo back this year at all, so I feel like the next Shadow Raid Day could be Mewtwo. I'd actually rather have it in its Shadow form, even though you can't trade it or anything like that as a Shadow. It's way more powerful in the Shadow form, and of course the purifiable option. So that would be my next big one that I want. And probably more likely to get that back than getting Shadow Ray for the first time. This guy's putting up a huge fight, man. Okay, sir, we have 10 balls left. I'm believing in the great throws. That's why we didn't catch that bird yesterday. The excellent throws never catch, always the greats. Shadow Mewtwo will release on March. I don't think that's confirmed at all. I know people make videos and stuff, but there's zero confirmation about that. So, I mean, it would be cool, but again, that's about as likely as me saying, like, oh, you know, Shadow Rayquaza is coming April. There's not really much merit behind it. Hopefully it comes. Do I add people to raids? Yeah, I do add members. So we do have a Discord for anyone that just wants to do raids and stuff like that. If you want to be added to my friends list, you can. You got to be a member of the channel because in Pokemon GO, you can only have 450 friends. So I do add channel supporters pretty much. Hey, Doc, what's up? Yo, is this guy really going to run away like this? This is so stinky. He's not even thinking about catching. And we airballed him, okay. 1 for good luck right there. 2. Yo, I think he might run. I got a feeling about this guy that he might run. I'm getting this stinky feeling from him that he's going to run away. Oh my god, everyone's saying Shadow Mewtwo for the raid day? I mean, that would make sense. That's kind of what I thought a lot of the ones like we had in the spring were going to be too, but I was wrong. Yo, this guy's going to run, man. We're not going to find out what he is. That's actually terrible. He's running for sure here. I'm going to go for the quick catch. Yeah, he ran away. Dude, of course. Of course. That's fine, whatever. That was just a huge waste of time. That was the only one of those I've had run in recent memories, the best IV. Either way, we do have a hundo, multiple hundos of it, so it's not that big of a sweat. It just kind of sucks mentally. Let's go do the Eevees up here. Next to the very loud, awful looking car. Shadow Tapus for the raid day? That'd be terrible, man. Dude, they do love shoving the Tapus down our throats, though. It's always seemingly Tapu everything all the time. But yeah, we'll do that Eevee. We'll do... Maybe we'll get the Heatran in time. The Heatrans aren't as big of a priority for me. I'd much rather do the Eevees and the Latios. But yeah, I mean, hopefully... I mean, Mewtwo would be cool. I hope that comes, but I just mean, like, there is so many people making videos about stuff, and most of the time it's... Unfortunately, just like, you know, to get people to click on them, and I understand it, but there's been zero confirmation about Mewtwo coming back. But it's been a year, and typically it comes back every year, sometimes every 2 years. We had it last year in Shadow Raid, so it would make sense if it comes back. Hundo for Eevee, 612 for these guys. Yo, let me in here, man. I'm not popping the daily until we do these next 2 raids, because it's just going to waste time in the background. Recently returned what makes routes so annoying. They're just kind of useless. I mean, they're not really that annoying, per se. They just don't give you anything special. You can get Zygarde cells. So if you get 250 Zygarde cells, you can evolve it to the final form. Other than that, there's no big benefit. You can't run into legendaries on routes. Nothing like that. So it would be cool if they reworked the route so, like, you had a small chance of finding, you know, some kind of random legendary or even just kind of a set of legendaries. But right now, yeah, there's very little incentive. And most people that make routes kind of just make them, like, on their way to work or something like that. They're very inconvenient locations, usually. Hope to God we don't get Shadow Mewtwo. Please be regular. I'm the opposite, man. I know regular you can trade them and stuff, but I'd rather have Shadow, man. We might go in for the solo on this. Are people over the Eevees? Yesterday we were doing a ton of these. We did get the Shiny. I guess I could pull him up here. I'm not going to put him in my team or anything, but our most recent... Shiny from here, this guy, dude, so cool. I don't think it's very useful or anything. I think that it's not even in the top 3 for dark types, but it's still awesome. They just shove routes down your throat, pretty much. Yeah, they just want you to do routes all the time. We're just going to solo this. Shadows are so much harder to catch? Kind of. I mean, like, as long as you wait for them to attack, there's kind of like a rhythm to how they attack and how to catch them and stuff. And you could use Free Shock or Ice Burn from Kyurem as well if you really wanted to catch them. They're not too bad in my opinion. I think that it looks way cooler and they're way stronger in the purifiable option. So that's kind of the reasons that I would prefer when Mewtwo comes back, if it comes back as a Shadow. It's your first shiny Shadow? Okay, nice. Hey, Duma, what's up? Didn't make it there in time. There's other ones coming up, Garlic. All good. I'm not worried about losing. It's just that it takes forever. But I think if I spam some close combats, might take some little hunks out of it. That's another, like, I guess with how many raids people are doing for Eevee, they're making way more money having this be a 2-star, 400 MP and stuff. The MP aside, I just don't really love how tanky they are. Like, in my head, I thought this would be, you charge up to a move and one-shot this thing, not have to max twice by yourself to beat it. Just makes things very stonky. But yeah, the Mewtwo Shiny Shadow, I went after that. We were like in a car driving around because the last time it debuted, you couldn't remote raid Shadow Raids. You had to do them locally. And everyone in the car got at least one Shiny Shadow. I was the only one that didn't get that one. So I do have Shiny Mewtwo's in my account, but not the Shiny Shadow one. Hey, Legage, what's up, man? It's going good. Just starting off with some raids. Starting off with some raids. I want to pop the Daily Incense shortly, but I figured we do the raids first. Makes more sense. Get some rare candies back, too. But yeah, what a tank for no reason. Eevee doesn't really deal too much damage to you. I guess it does learn Dig. So Dig is going to hit for super effective against, you know, my Steel-type doggos and stuff, but it's just a tank for no reason. It's pretty much just an MP grab, making this a 2-star. Lunch says Sableye. Do you have one? I'm down for a Sableye. Like 500 Eevees don't have a shiny one, really? 500 like between Wild and Dynamax, I'm assuming? Because 500 Dynamax, that'd be a crazy amount of these. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to max one more time, dude. Maybe the solo effort is gonna pay off. Give us the shiny. Actually, that power stop that we're at right now, too, gave me the shiny yesterday. This was the exact same one. Oh, dude, yeah, Lunch. I'm down, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. That is the last shiny shadow that I need, the Sableye. And I have not seen one in person all week. Like, grinding every day, being around lots of gyms, have not seen one Shadow Sableye raid. They just totally nerfed the 3-star shadows, and the 1-stars too, man. Hey, Mary, what's up? Good to see you. Lunch is a hero, he is. So many post people complain about how tanky Eevee is. It's just kind of a waste of time. Like, I'm not worried about losing. It's just like, why am I going to have to maybe max again? That's why I'm spamming the close combats. Usually I wouldn't do that. But we're just taking little hunks off of them, so we might as well. Hey, Termite, good to see you, man. How are we doing today? Like, Zacian might have... I'm trying to not max, if anything, because I'd rather just be able to spam these charge moves, but I think we're going to have to max one more time. That's why I'm not getting those bubbles, but yeah, I'm maxing one more time. Zacian's going to do his awoo. Hey, Nightmare, what's up? Still need at least one Shiny Dynamax Eevee, says Ashley. Yeah, I hope you get it. I mean, it is... I think it's Shiny boosted. I'm pretty sure it is. So I hope you get lucky with it. I think it's around until the end of... Is it tomorrow? I think it's all around on Monday, too. Ruzgar, what's up, man? All right, here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. We did get a shiny Latios already from the Shadow Rage, which is cool. Get ourselves a shiny Eevee as well. No, and a 582. All right. All right. We'll jump in with Mr. Lunch. We're going to miss the Heatran, which is totally fine. We'll go back this way. It looks like there's a Latios and another Heatran. Hey, Legate's being a member. Dude, thank you for supporting the channel, man. Let's get some W's in the chat for Legates. Really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you want to get added to the friends list as well, go ahead and drop your trainer code. It will get you added. But let's hop in on this Sableye in the meantime with Mr. Lunchable. Lunch is level 74, leveling up. He's on his way. Just has to walk the 10 million kilometers like the rest of us. I feel like people would level up very fast with the new level update if it wasn't just for the walking. Like, most people that play hardcore do have enough raids and max battles or even grunts or whatever, but the walking is, especially releasing this going into the winter months, is definitely tricky. But thanks again, Legates. Let me know whenever you drop your code, dude. We got K hopping in, all right. I only have one Lucario. Yeah, dude, you see the Lucario I got yesterday? That was insane. I saw Lucario in the wild and it shined. So just finding Lucario is a huge win in itself, and it actually shined. That was just ridiculous luck. Legate says, watch the stream for a few weeks. Really enjoy them. Some extra appreciation from Germany. Dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I've said before, and I'll say it again, but the support from the members is what makes these streams exist and survive. I wouldn't be here without you guys. So seriously, thank you very much for supporting the channel. And glad to have you along for the streams, man. It's 75 eggs that'll kill me. The eggs aren't so bad. I mean, I guess I'm a little bit different than most, but I don't mind incubating eggs, and I hatch so many every day. Eggs aren't really a bother for me. Max battles would be annoying to do the 100. The walking just takes time. You know, it's not like it's hard or anything, but those are like the big two deterrents for me leveling up. The raids and stuff are okay. The max battles, yeah, they're a little bit stinky. Hey, Olivia, what's up? Like Olivia said, smash the like button. And let's see if we can get this. This is the last shiny shadow that's currently available from this rotation that I need. I have the full family of Scythers now. We got the Drowsy line done that we needed. What's the other one? Aerodactyl we got a couple of. I don't have this one. This is the one that I need. And we got the Shadow Hundo of this thing. Someone got a Shadow Hundo but can't get this thing to shine. Let's see it, man. 843 is the Hundo. But I don't even care if we get a good IV. Just give me the shiny. 808. Okay. So if this did shine, I don't think it's a purifiable option. Probably not. You watch me on Instagram. That's awesome. Okay, come on. All right. Thanks for the invite lunch. These things are rough. If I didn't know any better, I'd think the shinies turned off. I know they're not. I've seen people get them. But man, oh man, they're such a sweat to get these. If anyone else on the friends list has the Stabilize, let me know. I'm going to do a couple more raids before we pop the Daily Incense. Also, number 1's going to give us a Lickitung. And number 2, a Gossifleur. Okay, that was the same quest. Must be a mixed bag for rewards-wise, though. But yeah, it looks like there's a Laddie and a Heatran. Yeah, and then we'll go bird hunting. That's the plan. From Frankfurt. Got some love from Germany in here. That's awesome. Mr. Eevee. Let me see if I can snipe anything in the meantime. Looks like a lot of people doing the Eevees. Full friends list at the Eevees today. Which again, yeah, so I meant to show you guys before, the Umbreon. Dude, look at how cool this looks. I feel like the colors look a little bit better when it's in the Dynamax form. And of course, it's my favorite evolution. Unfortunately, not a great IV. But since it's a milestone, I might go ahead and like best buddy this and stuff eventually. It's just really cool to have. And another part of me is like, oh, go for the whole shiny family, but that would be ridiculously hard. You have to get very lucky on these. So I don't know if we'll end up doing that or not. Ourselves an only Fanfy. What about you? See the live command? Is the stream struggling or something? Ayla Gates, awesome. Thanks for dropping your code, man. Get you added right now. And like Gyarados is saying, if you haven't already, if you're brand new, definitely subscribe to the channel. It is free. I'd appreciate that, man. And you'll see an invite coming in right now. Trying to walk across the road and add a code at the same time. Very hectic time. Hopefully this dude doesn't run me over. Thanks for pinning that there, Kay. So much nicer. All right, awesome. And your name is the same as YouTube. That's always awesome when the names aren't confusing for me. All right, we back. Seemed totally fine. Just seemed delayed with some responses. Wanted to check. Okay. Yeah, I never know. Sometimes it loads in like the stream late. YouTube's weird, man. It's been having some issues lately. Also, this gives us a Snoverino. What quest was that from? How did I get a Snover? Anyways, I guess we'll catch a few more things on the way to the next raid. There will be a Heatran and then a Latios. And then we'll finally pop the Daily Incense. We only saw that one bird yesterday. Right at the end, the Zapdos. You know, the future, I don't know for Giovanni. I don't think Giovanni will have Mewtwo again. I highly doubt it. It's like they've been throwing me off with the Giovanni Pokemon lately. I would have never guessed Heatran or Tornadus. Maybe the Cloud Genies are all going to roll next. Would love to get best buddy with me. I mean, we can definitely get there, man. No event. Right now, there is only the Eevee event going on, but the actual wild spawns are just random. So yeah, technically no event, which should be good for bird hunting today. We're probably not going to get as many, you know, random shinies as we got yesterday, because that event yesterday was very heavily shiny boosted for the electric mice Pokemon and stuff. But as far as the birds go, should be a lot better odds of seeing them today, in theory. Reach Gold in Master League, nice. If you're wondering why I'm smashing a Bunnelby, we're walking to a raid. But also I have to beat a bunch of grunts to level up. We still have to beat like 20 more. So I'll take this guy on the go. And we're pretty much at that Heatran raid. That's the next one up if anyone wants it. Eevee isn't shiny boosted. So from Dynamax, I believe it is. I don't think it is in the wild though. Don't quote me on that. I don't actually know. But I think it's only boosted from Dynamax battles. Hey, Clexo, what's up? Because, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people get them from Dynamax Battle, so they didn't announce it was boosted, but it seems like it is. Unless everyone, including myself, just got very lucky with it. Alright, Big Bear is down. Bunnelby cannot shine, but that should be number 75 Grunt, I think. I've been kind of slacking on these because we had to walk so far, so I didn't really prioritize beating them. I've kind of been taking my time with these. It'll show us after 1,000 animations, come on. Yeah, that was 75. And a 113. I feel like that's a higher one than the ones I've seen. We got 2 5s going in. Let's see it. Number 1 is the Mantike. Number 2. Okay. All right, then. Let me check that Bunnelby just in case. Yeah, he's decent. Not great, but decent. Also, that's kind of cool. I don't think I've seen a Pidgeotto in the wild for ages. And collection has been good. We got 1 shiny shadow so far, the Latios. And we're just doing some raids. I'm about to pop the Daily Incense after the next 2 raids. Also, this gives us a Phalanx. Oh, yo, 10-10 is the hundo. That's really close, actually. Would have been sick. Why don't they make it clear what shiny boost Pokemon get? I mean, they do for some events, but every now and then there's like kind of hidden Easter eggs within there too. Like, they didn't really announce that Morpeko would be shiny boosted. But it seemingly was. It seemed like it anyways. Unless it's supposed to be just understood that it's like a perma-boosted Mon. I don't know. Sometimes they're clear, sometimes they're not. Hey, Boogs, what's up, dude? How to improve the chance of getting a Galarian Bird? Walk a lot with your Daily Incense on. Honestly, man, there is no other way around it but exploring. And once you find a bird, go back to that spot over and over again, because they seem to like to spawn in certain areas. But the only way to find these bird spots is to explore. It took me about 15 hours of straight hunting in this area before I ever found any bird spots. I was very discouraged, thinking I'm never going to find birds, and now I find them almost on a daily basis. So it takes some hunting for sure. Yeah, collection, we did evolve the Umbreon. We did indeed. I wonder if I should... Yeah, we'll primal this guy up. Just for fun. We have this in the Latios. The sky still looks dark towards Bird Park, but I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I have an umbrella with me. I'm just a little bit worried about it getting torn out of my hands with the wind today. Nobody liking the Heatran? All these lobbies I've noticed, we either have like a full lobby of 10 people or nobody wants to touch them. We could solo it. I haven't done this for a while, but we could go in with the solo. I guess I'd be in for that. Why can't I swipe back teams? What's going on here, phone? There we go. Hey, Bryson, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in, dude. Okay, looks like we're doing Heatran by our lonesome today. I should have made just a team by itself, but never mind. We got that 2 of us. How do I get Pelkia with the option to pause the Daily Incense? It's actually Dialga. So Dialga with Roar of Time. It does come, sometimes come to raids, but you have to catch it with the move, and it's never guaranteed. So yeah, when Origin Form Dialga comes back, Roar Time is available. I think it's usually like a 1 in 5 chance to get it. It's unclear. But yeah, you gotta wait for that. And if you don't have it, you could try to reach out to people in your community on Campfire or Facebook or Discord and, you know, ask them if they have any extra ones to trade. It's been out a lot of times now, so chances are you can probably find someone that can trade you an extra one. Yeah, Klex, I'll show you after. It looks really good. Hope I can get a shiny Eevee tomorrow. You get a 98. Nice. Yeah, I was showing it before. The Umbreon looks fantastic. Like, the colors look a lot more vivid on it when it's, like, in the Dynamax form. Umbreon's just a clean-looking shiny in the first place. The blue and the black looks awesome, but it does look a fair amount better, I would say, in the Dynamax form. Alright, Heatran. Heatran is taking all day to go down. The best moves that you can run into with this is definitely Iron Head. If you find one that has Iron Head, it's a pretty easy-ish solo with a level 50 Primal Groudon. It's just time-consuming. Like, you're probably not going to lose, it just takes a bit of time. Alright, sweet. Cool, there we go. So glad I found a shiny Eevee today. It's the first one as well. Did you get it from a Dynamax raid or get it from the wild? Yeah, Jonathan, I agree. Like, it's not like it, you know, it's not like it changes from like black to white or anything like totally different. It's very subtle, but looks so good. Umbreon is just like a flashy looking mon in the first place, having like a little yellow accent, but when they go blue, it's so nice. Get it from the wild. That's kind of bittersweet. I mean, if you're hunting the other one, because the Dynamax one is cooler, but it's still awesome to get it in the wild. I had a feeling I was going to pull one from the wild and not Dynamax, but it was the other way around. Wonder if I should not go too far away from here if we're going to faint. We should be good from here, I think. Okay, Heatran. I feel like this raid is taking all day long. We have 3 of us in here. Like, we're going to win pretty easily, but it feels like it should be going down easier than this. And for this, we're looking for a 2145. So I haven't seen any of these this entire rotation that have been weather boosted. It is a fire type Pokemon. I guess fire and steel, so it'd be boosted by snowy or sunny weather. And oddly enough, I haven't rated any of these in either of those weathers. Okay, well, after 1,000 years, he's finally going down. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see if we can get another one. Been very raid heavy start to the stream, but I had to do them. They're all around in a cluster. It was too tempting. A 2092. So not very good. I got a 2066 earlier today, which I believe might have been the floor. I just ran away from it. But let's see if he's shiny. He is not. Yeah, luck for Heatran this time around has been really bad. We had the whole raid hour. We did about maybe 13 raids. I pulled the double XL shiny a few days ago, but that is the only shiny Heatran of maybe 50 raids or so this rotation. Mr. Sandshrew. Longest amount of days he went in between, for birds? Seeing one bird a day. I would say several months, Adam. Like, it's kind of an anomaly if I don't see birds. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's like a weird day if I don't see a bird. There are some odd days here and there that I don't see one, but most days we see them. And there was a stretch last spring that I saw one every day for like probably well over a month. Let's hop in on this one. Trixie says, how many raids do you usually do on a stream? It depends. Depends what's around, what's in rotation, and how busy I am with, hunting birds. Yeah, 2145 is a hundo for Heatran. Let's hop in on this guy. And then we're popping the Daily Incense, all this bird talk. I just wanted to do these. You saw 2 this week, nice. Yeah, if you're seeing birds, man, that's the hardest part. People often forget, but they are technically a boosted shiny, because they're a legendary, so they're 1 in 20, a 5% chance to be shiny. So I know they're like coveted shinies and they seem super rare, and granted they are, but the rarest part about the birds is actually finding them, it's not the shiny. So yeah, find a good place to hunt for birds, and good things will happen. Yeah, Zen, there definitely is. So I was saying before, but I pretty much took a huge period of time to explore and find these spots for the birds. And once I found these spots that seemed to work for me, I grind them every day, and I think that's the reason that we have so much success with the birds. And not to say, it's going to be a guaranteed bird every day. There are some days I don't see them, but anyone who follows the streams would see that most days, I would say, maybe 8 out of 10 times, we're at least going to see one bird that day. All right, 5 of us in here. Yeah, that one that we got today would have been a pure viable Shundo. It ran away. It didn't shine either, so it's not a big sweat, but the Hundo weather booster for Latios is a 27-23. It was a 27-13. So that would have been cool if that shined. That's why I love doing these shadow raids. Like, there's a legitimate potential for purifiable Shundos on your near misses. It's awesome. What's up, Caleb? 15-1-14, Shiny Galarian Zapdos. That's a weird IV. 15-1-14. Still good, though. Overall, that's still really good. All right, Luis in here. The Legend Luis. We'll take this one on the go, and I'm going to start heading to the bird park. It's like a pretty windy-ish day. It's probably not too windy for you guys audio-wise in the city here, but once we get to the water, it's going to be windy-ish. I can see the clouds moving super fast. If you can find birds on a daily, yeah, I mean, Jonathan, like I said, like the finding the birds is really the tough part, because I wholeheartedly believe that there's some spots that are just no good for bird hunting. Like, I used to, before I moved to this area, I would grind the same area every day and not see any birds. And it was like a miracle if I saw a bird once every like half year. And by contrast, I see a bird every day here running the same route. So I really do believe that you can be wasting your time grinding the wrong spots, or you can be, optimal hunting in the right spots, and then it's just a matter of time. Like, if you're seeing that many birds, you're going to get some shinies. The reason that I have so many shiny birds is because the places I hunt. Also, the hours I put into, right? It's not a 15-minute daily incense. Most are, 3-4 hour daily incense hunts. But it's all about setting yourself up for success, finding areas that have birds. And speaking of success, let's see about this guy. He is, wow, really bad, 25-72. All right. Seen any brother ducks yet? No, we haven't gone to the bird park yet. We will be seeing them soon. Okay. Let's see, is this one green? No, he's not. I kind of don't expect to see this guy again very soon. We got the one today. I'll throw like 3 balls max and we'll run. Because I think we have like 800 plus XLs for this thing. It's not really a priority of mine to be catching every last one of them. Although it is cool, you know what I mean? If you ever want to double move them and stuff. Your method worked for me. Now you see birds daily. Dude, that's awesome. Like, that's what I mean. It takes some time. Like, no one said it was going to be easy, but if you're willing to put the hours into finding these spots, your gameplay is going to be so much more fun, man. You can just decide, hey, I'm going to go hunt for birds today, and likely see them. Like, when I've brought Garlic or Nate or Adam or any of my friends on the same route with me, they usually see birds too. Like, it's really cool, and that's like another thing I always recommend. Anyone that you play with in your local community, ask them, like, hey, man, where do you see birds? Share your bird spots, and the more the merrier, right? Let's run away from this guy. I might restart the game, I think, and then we'll pop the daily. Sometimes doing a bunch of raids messed it up. We got 2 2s going in. Number 1 is the Mudkip, and number 2, the Bonsly. Another boosted shiny that seems to never, ever shine, man. Yeah, let me restart the game. We'll pop the daily. Pretty successful, though. From the, what, maybe 8 raids we did? Got a shiny. Do they spawn more often on routes? No. There's a big misconception with that. Pretty much, new routes will make your incense spawn things more frequently, but it has nothing to do directly correlated with Galarian Birds. So another thing that's kind of a misinformation that people have been spreading. So technically it will give you more things off your incense, which you could equate to more chances at a bird, but it doesn't actually give you more specifically bird spawns. So I mean, I find them almost every single day, and I almost never run routes. Speaking of Daily Incense, there it is. It's been deployed. And let's go in for... We'll ease in because I'm a little bit worried about the rain. This will be a full hour. I'll wait to extend it to make sure I'm not going to get soaked. And the first spawn is an Eevee off here, okay. Also, we saw a bird yesterday in kind of an unorthodox spot, a spot that I don't usually hunt. And I'm going to walk through there on the way to our bird park. So we'll see what happens, man. If we see a bird there again, then that's going to be a new spot that we frequent. I already checked this one, right? I think so. Cute Pokemon. I kind of do want to check them out. Hold on. This can be Mawile, which is a boosted shiny. I don't have the shiny Shadow Mawile yet. If it's like Snubble or Vulpix we run. Yeah, okay. We're going to do this quick. It doesn't take too much time. I got to beat Grunts anyways, and a 1 in 64 shiny Shadow check is always a good thing. Dude, having Fire Punch on Groudon is like the best thing I ever did for Grunts. It's still very good just with, you know, with P-Blades on it. But being able to power up this move, and at, what is it, 4 fast moves? 4 or 5 fast moves is fantastic. And we'll see. So this is not my favorite shiny Shadow, but eventually I'm trying to get all the ones that have been released in the game. I think it'd be really cool to have every shiny Shadow at some point. In the back is the Weezing. I don't know if this is going to be enough to KO. Did this Grunt this morning, gave you the snub? Yeah, it could be Snubble, Vulpix, or Mawile, and Mawile is the only one that can shine. Alright, let's switch to Mr. Birdie here. 9 cells away from the 100%. Nice. Yeah, that's a grind, man. I got mine done a little while ago, and I'm working on it again just in case we get a shiny released, but grinding the Zygarde cells, it kind of sucks. It's cool once you've done it, but it's a grind. Alright, here we go. Dude, these animations, they got to speed these up like the eggs. But here we go. Do we get the shiny Shadow? No, we do not in a 331. Still worth the check. I'm always going to stop for Grunts like that. Also, like things like Sneasel, Scyther, Pineco, all of those are 1 in 64. And shiny Shadows are so rare to get that that's worth a chance, in my mind. Yeah, I do have the final form Zygarde. I do indeed. This guy right here, so you can see I've collected some cells again. I'm working on getting cells if we ever do get a shiny released. But this is such a pain to do. I'm not a big fan of routes. I run 1 per day because there's one that's set up like right around the corner from my house. So I try to do that per day. Sometimes get a cell, sometimes don't. But I almost never grind those on stream. Let's get rid of these. We want to get some better quests. These are all bad. So our field research for Morpeko is obviously gone now too, which is a little bit sad. Duck says, cool. Yeah, I mean, I wish it was a better raid attacker though. So Zygarde is pretty much only good for PvP. Like, it's not really good as a ground type attacker or dragon type. That could change. With a move update, it could get better. But as it stands right now, I don't think it's rated very high in either category. The Shiny's really good, too. The Shiny looks fantastic. I think if we do get the Shiny in the game, I might be tempted to keep it as the dog. Like, the base form Zygarde, I think, is really cool. I don't like the middle form. The Slug one's kind of the weakest, I think. Although I do think that one has some relevance in PvP as well. What's that one called? The 50% or the 25? Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard. That is not blue. We're coming up on the spot that I saw that bird yesterday. It was like right here. Which again, it's not a spot that I go to on a regular basis. We kind of just went through there and randomly Zapdos popped up. Snapshot of a wild Mon, okay. I think this is something very underwhelming, but we'll do it. Let's see, it gives us a Krogunk. Not too bad. A Krogunk's a pretty cool shiny, actually. We got 3 10s going in. Number 1's going to be the Larvitar. Okay, number 2 is going to be the Sableye, and last but not least, another Sableye. Dang. Whether it be from the wild or in eggs or research, anything like that, I cannot get that thing to shine anymore. Which, again, it is a 1 in 64 shiny. Never done a route, although I'm next to like 13. Yeah, they're not the best feature. I said before, they're kind of just walking, you know, some very specific patterns to maybe get a sell. There's no like special spawns or potential of legendaries or anything like that. So maybe they'll fix them. That'd be cool if they ever do fix them, so like you can potentially get, you know, something special. Something equivalent to like a Galarian Bird off them would be very nice. Because when you think about it, routes are free and you can do unlimited amounts per day. So having like some kind of incentive to hunt particular Mons would be beneficial. Also, let me incubate eggs before we keep going. Got a whole big batch of big eggs here. I'm going to just regular these. I've been doing this over and over, and I know it looks ugly, but we end up hatching off multiple 10s per stream and regular incubators. It gets them gone too. Ooh, a fish. Not a golden fish. A 137, which is kind of a big CP for a Magikarp. I think the level 50 Hundo is a 302, which is hilarious. Hey, Scratch, what's up, man? Route was the newest? Oh, the newest Platinum you needed for level 50? Yeah. Yeah, I got that one too, just like over time. I used to grind them a lot. When routes were new, I used to actually do them quite a bit. I just don't care for them now, man. There's a few in the bird park, like, now that we're talking about routes, I could run one today. I just don't find them interesting. And like, if you want to veer off and do raids and stuff, like they get paused, I don't know. Yeah, Doc, that's what I mean. Yeah. They need to have some kind of gimmick on them. Even if it's not like, not, you know, legendaries. Make it so you can run into like, you know, a Charizard or a Blastoise. Something kind of special that makes you want to do routes. Maybe they're going to have some new Paradox Pokemon come to that. I don't know. There's a lot they could do. Imagine a Shadow Hoopa with a chance to be shiny. Yeah, the Hoopa shiny I don't think has been out in any game yet, right? I'm pretty sure that's why we don't have it in this game. It is a cool looking Mon though. I do love this thing. I was trying to best buddy this, but I kind of gave up on that because we have so many Shundos to work on. It's another Mon too that's been held back heavily by its the attacks that it has. Because I think it does have a higher stat product than Mewtwo does, which is crazy. Higher attack stat anyways. So it has some potential. It doesn't have the best moveset. The Shadow Ball is good, but it doesn't get like stab on it, so. Either way, cool looking Mon. I still definitely use it. Your Legos here. Let's get rid of this one. And yeah, down past that Heatran down here is the bird park. We usually start off going that way, but we wanted to do the raids today. We're saving best for last, I guess. You're getting some Starbucks. Lunch is fancy. I thought you were a Timmy's type of lad. Trade a Pokemon. No. A lot of those quests around today. Which, of course, I can't do. If you're by yourself, you can't do trades, unfortunately. I'm calling it, though. We see a bird today. I think it's going to be a Moltres. I want to see Articuno, but I think it's going to be a Multi. Let's see what he has while we wait for the light. Normal does not mean weak, man. They're killing me with these. Make them shiny eligible grunts. We still have to do them for the quest to level up. And I gotta wait for the light and stuff, so I guess we'll do it. But man, oh man. Am I in the US? I'm in Canada. So close, but not quite. It is the Swablu. I guess potentially could be a pretty good one for PvP, right? You think gonna be a little boring 2143 Zapdos? It wouldn't be boring for me. Seen a Zelf on a route 3 separate times. It could just be luck. Dude, I've actually heard about that before. I think Antonio told me that. But I don't know if they're like a featured spawn for it or if that's just random, like you said, just they happen to be there. That's kind of cool, man. Vigoroth is killing me as I'm crossing the road here. It's 10 p.m. in Europe. Yeah, time zones are crazy, man. They are cuckoo bananas. Okay, this grunt is taking longer than I had to wait for the light, which is not good. My fighting type is down, too. And this will be number 77. So I don't really need to focus on these until I get to the last 50 kilometers walked. Hey, Small Boom, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Woods route, I don't know her. Yeah, I wish I didn't know them either. Okay, after 1,000 years, the grunt is done. Maybe get ourselves a good PvP Swablu, which shouldn't be weather boosted right now. Actually, I think it's gonna be. Because, yeah, windy type weather. And that completes our rocket radar, I think. So that's at least good. Nice. Okay, hopefully we find ourselves a Clifton. Hey, Antonio, what's up, man? I was just talking about you. Yeah, but you're a Zelf on a route. I'm pretty sure you told me that a while ago. A 286. How good is that? It's actually not too bad. It's just okay. Got the Gligar in the wild. We are making our way over to G-Bird Island. I'm excited. My favorite part of every day is hunting for the birds. I know some people are into raids or into this or that, but for me, Daily Incense is so fun. I never get sick of that. This gives us a Meowth, put him in the stack. Mr. Oddish. Yeah, John, that's weird, man. Sometimes it's on YouTube's end. I don't know. Hopefully it straightens out. Try backing out of the stream, coming back in. A Zelf on a route is like Elf on a shelf? Not quite. Also, I'm not trying to have like a grunt party here, but if this is Magnemite, I gotta do it. I need one more for the family. It's Mareep. Okay, we're gonna run away. Literally just all kinds of grunts around today. She's safe for now. Hey, Harrington, what's up? Ankit, good to see you, man. We are hunting the birditos. We have one shiny so far. A shiny Latios. And hopefully our next shiny is going to be a bird, man. I feel like we're racking up encounters. We're due to see a shiny bird again soon. Also, let me have a look with the rocket radar here. Okay, there's one up here. Honestly, I might just do whatever it is either way. I don't have the Wobbuffet. I got one of the shiny Shadow Feebas. I don't have Larvitar yet either, so I'm kind of down to do whatever leader that is. Hey, Elm, what's up, dude? Shane, good to see ya. Mr. Jinx. Mrs. Jinx? Yeah, Mrs. Jinx. That sounds better. I'm expecting some wild weather down by the water here. So apologies if the audio all of a sudden gets bad. I'm kind of guarded from the wind right now, but I think on the water it's going to be mucho windy and probably cold. Some Pokeballs, get rid of this. Mr. Wooloo. So yesterday near these gyms up in front of us where I got the wild shiny Lucario, and someone else pointed out yesterday that I always seem to get really good spawns there. Like I usually see like something like a wild Dragonite or a Blastoise or things like that. So let's see if there's something cool waiting there again. It's right under where that Heatran is. John says, who didn't remember to sub? It's about time. Yeah, definitely drop one, man. It's free. I'd appreciate it. It helps the streams continue. Mr. Stunfisk. It's a permanent thing for handle names? I hope not. I mean, like, they have dropped them a few times with the @ tags, and then they take them away for a while, and they come back. And it's not even on every channel. So I was mentioning the other day, I saw some dude was streaming, like, Legends ZA, and I went into his stream for a sec, and he had @ tags, and I didn't. And then fast forward about a week later, now I have them. So, I don't know, man. I kind of hope they go back to regular names. I do understand why they do this, so people can't fake accounts as easily, but it drives me nuts. I don't like the @ tag names. Like Garlic said, definitely smash the like. Let's crush that like goal, man. If everyone in here dropped a like, we would beat the like goal instantaneously. So let's do that. A 699 Magmar, nice. A normal cat with the Vaporeon. Always think Sobbles Mudkip. Until this thing can shine, I'm not going to care about it. And holy, Eevee's up this way. The ad tag names are just annoying? Yeah, I agree. And I've said before too, it's because some of them are not very similar to the actual, like, what people's names are on here, right? Some of them are kind of similar, but some of them are not. So it makes it very confusing on my end when the example I use is that, you know, someone's username will be Dave Peterson and their at tag is like that one penguin guy, right? It's going to be hard for me to put the dots together. And there's a lot of cases like that. I have played ZA. A little bit here and there. It's a cool game. Definitely don't like it as much as this game, because it's kind of night and day. Silly YouTube thinking you can't fake at tags. Yeah, I mean, they do it for, like, I think, like, big channels that do, like, giveaways. If you ever go to, like, those, like, Pokemon card opening channels, like PokeRev and stuff, there's, like, 10,000 dudes in his comment section claiming to be him, like, scamming people. So I think that's why they did that, so you can, like, easier differentiate who's who. But yeah, it can be faked. Let's grab these guys. You're looking for Dynamax Eevee's cat? I will be doing some of those. Probably going to be some in the park, I think, where I'm heading right now. There was no rare spawn under this gym today. That kind of makes me sad. Yesterday I had Lucario, today has a Voltorb. What about you? Oh, okay, Shiny Pidove. I guess. There's the Sparkies on him. I've been very adamant about not loving this guy, but it's the second shiny for the day. Shiny Pidove, come on. Of all shiny birds to get, is Umbreon good? It's pretty good in PvP. And wow, okay. Dude, imagine a Shundo Pidove in the wild. I would have laughed and cried at the same time. But yeah, speaking of Umbreon, this is the one. Dude, look at how cool the colors look when it's Dynamax. Like, it gets very, like, I said before, I described it as vivid. I don't know if that's the right term or not, but it looks really nice. I love this thing. It's not a good IV, but it's good enough for me. I'm not really going to use it for anything. I kind of just want it for a collection piece. But kind of want to keep getting some more of them and see if I can evolve to some of the other cool ones. I feel like the Espeon would be cool to have as a shiny. Of course, the Sylveon too. I think that the Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon aren't the best looking shinies, in my opinion. They're still cool, but they don't have, like, as stark of a contrast. Yo, Eevee's acting a fool there. That's a beautiful Umbreon. I think so too, man. BT's the Pidove King? I don't want to be a Pidove King. A Unova Burb? We need some Galarian birds. Birds from the Galarian region. How about you? Ooh, I think that was Cliff. I think I saw Cliff's sneaker right there. No, that's Arlo. I guess they shot for the same shoes. I would have thought they had different shoes. I guess we'll beat up Arlo. Yo, Wiglet. If you're ever going to do it now. Come on. Oh, man, I want this thing so bad. I'm going to be so happy when we finally get that. Dang, okay. I do have a Mega Evolution. I have actually Primal Groudon, which is a Primal Reversion, but same type of deal. Okay. How do I find shinies? Go outside, click everything you see, hope to get some luck. And again, apologies if it gets super windy here. I can feel like the wind is piling up. I have my back to it right now, so hopefully it guards you guys a little bit, but it might have some, as you guys say, cheeks audio today. Let's start spamming some moves off. Dude, there's like all these big boats that are docked here now, like on this little harbor that I'm in. And it's pretty crazy. Some of these people will just stop in, dock their boat here, like go buy groceries, and then like go back to like living on the, not the ocean, on this big lake, but either way, what a crazy life that would be. You're just living out on a boat. You're like, I need some food. I'll just pull into the city, then go back in my boat, man. That'd be a crazy life. Imagine the Pokemon you'd catch, just running a daily incense, boating around all day. That's the life for me. Yeah, Wiglet, yeah, biome specific. Yeah, so I see them a little bit near the water. They've nerfed them though. So like, OGs of the channel would remember, I was seeing like 10 plus Wiglets every day in this area. Like consistently Wiglets all the time. Since the shiny's been turned on, they're ridiculously tough to find. That's not good. I don't really have any great counter for this thing. Those boats are definitely more expensive than $2 each. Yeah, they definitely are. Man, there's like a huge big like cruise ship here, and it goes away. I told you guys in the summer you can go on like trips to different cities and stuff on one of the big Great Lakes here, but I don't know how long it would take or if it would have good internet, but I'd love to stream on one of those. Imagine like an 8-hour daily incense where you're just in the water, get some water birds. I would ruin everyone's day though if I ended up getting a shiny. I don't think they would love me screaming. There's so many Wiglets in New York City, really? That's random. Alright, let's P-Blades this guy. I brought the wrong Groudon. So the Groudon that has Fire Punch would have been ideal for this. This one's still going to KO, but haven't seen Lucario in the wild yet. It's very rare. Like, me seeing that one yesterday and it being shiny was ridiculous. Like, crazy luck. If you go watch that clip, it's the short from yesterday, I'm like, oh, Lucario, and I can't even finish the sentence before I was, like, shocked that it was shiny. I was going to be excited if it was just a wild Lucario. Like, no shiny involved. It would have been cool. Here we go. Come on, Wobby. No shiny Wobby. A 353, though. Is that good? Silver bottle cap on Shiny Galarian Zapdos. That's what I used it on. So I now have 2 of the 3 Shundo Galarian Birds. I need the Articuno. Yo, dude, Golden Raspberry? Come on, stay in your home. Why do I think that's going to be good? It's weather boosted, so I don't actually know, but I don't think I've seen one that high of CP. And, nah, not that good. We got a Ditto as well. Okay, a Ditto, a Wiglet, a Shiny. There's been a weird mix match of Mons encounter today. But yeah, I did use a silver bottle cap on my Zapdos, like I was saying before. So if I go to my birds, my birditos, you go to CP. So this is the one that I used the golden bottle cap on, and then the silver one I used it on this Zappy right here, which is a 4,000 CP Galarian bird. And it's semi-useful. I use this in raids all the time. It's not like #1 fighting type, but it actually has some utility. Need a wild Shundo bird? Dude, if I got a wild Shundo Articuno, I'd actually retire. I think that would be like my cue to just play a different game. Okay, Gems. How long ago was that Arlo battle? What are we doing here? Imagine that popped up and there was a bird on the screen. I would cry. Don't live in any big places? I mean, neither do I really. I drive to this city to play. But you don't have to really go to big cities to get good spawns. I mean, I'm not like I'm grinding in like New York City or anything like that. I'm grinding in a very, very small city and still doing very successful. So I will say, whatever place that you're playing in, nominate some Pokestops. Try to beef up the spawns in the area by doing that. In any place that you get a lot of Pokestops in, it'll be good for like research as well too. So take some time to build your area, but if you get started on it, it'll happen. El Stonkador, what's up, man? How you doing? Man, that is chilly by the water. Look at me, I'm like, wow, who would have thought Canada in the wintertime would be cold? Who would have thunk? Well, let's get rid of this. Get rid of Zath as well. Yeah, I mean, raids can be tough in small places. Like I said, though, work on nominating Pokestops. They take some time, but it's worth it. Like, put it this way. If you're going to live in the same city for the foreseeable future, it's worth it to take 10 minutes out of your day to nominate a Pokestop. Even try to do, 2 to 5 a day and just spam out nominations. Over time, you could make your area great. And not a shiny Scythe. Got the shiny Shadow one yesterday. That was exciting. That was pretty cool. We got the Caffinia. Yeah, the wind is cold enough for me, bud. It definitely is. Yo! Gyarados? Come on. Oh, man, that would have been cool. Such an awesome spawn, man. This is my favorite Pokemon. Yo, that's so cool, man. I kind of thought he was going to shine. I know that's getting a little bit greedy, the shiny Lucario yesterday. Wow, that's awesome. And K was minus 100. That's why he didn't shine. This is your fault, K. You did this to me. Mr. Cotney. Dude, a red Gary in the wild, I would have just fainted. I would have fainted and the seagulls would just peck off the loose meat off the side of me. How do I nominate Pokestop? So go into this little Pokeball menu here, go to settings, and then scroll down until you see uploads right there. So we go to uploads. I can just go and say new Pokestop, and it'll bring up your map where you are like this, hit confirm, take a photo, bada boom, bada bing. I'm not going to do it right now, but that's how you do it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's not guaranteed they're going to approve it, but that's how easy it can be. I always recommend to take the guesswork out of the mapping is stand on the spot that you want to be were like the marker for the nomination. Because your GPS will automatically bring up the arrow on where you're standing. So I always do that. Type in a little thing, you know what I mean? Like go in statue of whatever you're trying to nominate, write up a title, take a photo, hope for the best. But just try to do a few per day, man. And Sizzlipede. Bobby says, okay, thanks, no worries. Always love to help when I can. Get an Eevee over this way. That is the bird park. That luscious green area is the bird park. I'm excited. Playing in a small town, encountering a few good mons, even G-Birds. Yeah, dude, honestly, I found G-Birds in all scenarios. Like, I found G-Birds playing on roads that don't even have houses. Like, we're talking like walking down the side of a highway in the middle of the country. And by contrast, I've caught a bird in Times Square. So, I mean, you can find birds anywhere. Dude, if I got on my birds, where was it? Is it this one? That's not the one. Maybe this one. It was one of these, man. It's a while ago now, I guess. This right here, caught in New York City. So I'm doing a test stream. I was there for Go Fest. I'm doing a test stream, so it's recording to YouTube but not live. And I'm like, I don't know if the network's good. I look down, I'm like, yo, there's a bird. And I actually caught him. So that clip is on YouTube. I did use the test clip and stuff, but caught that in the middle of Times Square. In ultimate chaos. Like, Times Square at nighttime is just a zoo. People did not even notice me yelling about a bird. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Another crazy guy. Leak duck. Not a shiny. How about you? Okay, we're almost at the bird park, man. I'm excited. We've seen a Gyarados off the Daily Incense. What was the other rare spawn? Either way, there's been a couple pretty good spawns off our daily, which does bode well for the rest of our Daily Incense. How do you get good Pokemon? New to the game? Don't know a lot? Just go exploring, man. The game is based off exploration, being outside. You can always check this bottom little right menu here too. It'll show you Pokemon nearby. And occasionally I'll look here and be like, oh wow, a Blastoise. And then if I want to know where he is, I do this. Oh, he's up here. Go hunt him down. So that can help, but you need some luck and you need to just be hunting all the time. We got Whoop, there it is. Mr. Finian. Rosalia as well. So the bird park here, man, this is where things are going to get good. It is called the bird park for a reason. And I think you can probably guess why. You can put two and two together. Haven't seen fellow Dirty Ducky in a while. She tagged me in a picture of a pizza a few days ago, so she's alive and well. And eating pizza, which is awesome. I'm happy for her. How about you, Joltik? Dude. Kalanchi. Oh, okay. I was going to say, this weather is like just constant nose run weather. I feel like a giant toddler walking around. I don't think there's any way to avoid that. I think if it's cold weather and you're like moving a lot, your nose is going to run. It's just the way that it is. Okay, that's gonna suffice for now. Mr. Gothita. What's up, BT? Not much. How you doing today? Looking for some birds. And other shinies as well, of course. Any old shiny will do. Roggenrola? Okay, cool. Dude, look at this thing. What an abomination. I don't want to see that. Get off my screen, boy. Nose running, better go catch it. Dad joke of the day. Yeah. Dude, this time of the year is just like a constant struggle. It's just always the way it is. Mr. Dynamo, that looks like something very questionable. Vulpix? A boosted shiny. You can tell by like the little feet if it is shiny. They get a little bit different color. How many shinies have I caught today? 2. I caught a shiny Shadow Latios, so yay. And then we got a shiny Pidove, so yeah, not as much yay. I'm gonna get one more spawn here, and we're gonna hop in on this Dynamax Eevee. Also, is Clefairy gone? Has he been taken away from my nest? Recent calm day so bad? I'm excited for Pick-a-Peck, man. I'm actually pumped. I want to get my Pick-a-Peck on. I love that little guy. Also, Toucannon. Dude, Toucannon just... Okay, you've lost my business. Let's just all appreciate Toucannon for a sec. Look at him. He's pissed. You stole this guy's Fruit Loops and he's not forgetting it. Look at the side eye. I love him. Alright, let's do this. Let us do this one. I think I've already dropped Mons here. Yeah, I think so. Someone did cat there. He said, get my pick-a-peck on? Yeah, I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. We got Rachel hopping in here. Of course, she's, you know, the queen of Eevee, so she does like Eevees and stuff. Bronzor's the best? It is not. Shiny Bronzor's the worst. We got Garlic in here reading a book. Anyone else coming? I'll leave it open for a sec. Home Aerodactyl, dang. Hope for Shiny. What's up, Dustin? All right, we have the 4-piece McNugget meal here. We got the mod squad. And me, of course. I'm bringing hammer time with Banzuki. Shiny will be cool. I need at least one more. I want to keep one as the Eevee. I evolved my first one into Umbreon. Also, kind of a cool setting to do this in. There's just some like medieval like Russian buildings beside me here. I don't know what goes on in here. Nothing good. This is like the scene where like the bad guy shoots you in a movie, I feel like. So hopefully that doesn't happen to me. I just felt like you guys should know where I am in case anything happens. Like, yeah, he was last seen near some weird building with lots of rust on it. Does not look safe in there. Favorite Shiny Galarian Bird? It is definitely Moltres. I love the Molty. Yeah, getting closer to the kilometers, Oscar. We're almost there. And I don't love Bronzor Spider. That's wrong. It's a lie. You're a lie guy. Okay, that's much better. Having your friends in here, you don't have to sweat out maxing 10,000 times. We don't talk about that building, comrade. Honestly, what a sketch-looking building. Like, what is that? I've never seen anyone go in there or go out of there. It's just vague business, I guess. I don't know. Either way, let's see it. Come on. Well, frick. 590, though. All right. F is for friends that do things together. Hey, Vix, what's up, dude? Let's get back to birditos. Back to the birds. I feel like my Spanish is really getting good. Which, of course, the Spanish word for birds is birditos. 100% can confirm. I read nowhere that that's true. Another Eevee. Imagine seeing him here, a 456. Kind of a cool CP, I guess. Hey, Moon, what up? Wild Shiny Eevee, sadly. Dude, Vix, I thought that was going to happen to me. I'm like, with my luck, I'll get the full odds one and not get the Eevee from the Dynamax battles. Hopefully you still get one. Yo, what are these quests, man? Not too good. Any Kecleons here? By chance? No, there's not. So that's great. Hey, Z, what's up, man? Made 3 in my apartments? Wait, for nominations? How about you, Mr. Lotad? Lotad hasn't shined for me in ages. Actually, a pretty good shiny. Oh, shiny Eevee for Banzuki, nice. Foz, by the way, gotcha, okay. Yeah, these stupid at tags, man. They switched everyone's name. Just so you know, too, if you do have an at tag as a name now, which I guess everyone does, you can edit what that looks like on your profile. So it's up to you, but yeah, YouTube with their infinite wisdom decided that we all wanted that, so that's great. Silver Cap went to Galarian Zapdos. So now I have 2 Shundo birdies. The quests were quite easy for it. I had to catch 1,500 Pokemon, and I think power up 30. Something else too. Catch, I think it was 60 species. All in all, some pretty easy ones. But yeah, I have not seen Clefairy yet here, so maybe the nest switched again. I don't know what I would say it switched to. Oh, I'm wrong. Never mind. I totally spaced. It was Lillipup, right? And he is still here, so that's not good. I thought I was off the hook. But no, Lillipup nest is terrible. Also, Meryl? Meryl, that's not the green one. We have 2 win a raid quests, so hopefully we can find a raid worth doing and winning. That one's coming out kind of soon. That was in 37 minutes. Hey, what's up, Kez? Trico, come on, do it. Still don't have a shiny Trico. That's so ridiculous. Let's just go and look at this again. No shiny Trico, 1,200 checks. Please, I love this shiny. And a Flaffy. The Flaffster. Get ourselves a flying squirrel that is not flying currently, but take my word for it, he does fly. Eevee, what about you? The wrong bird. We didn't get a shiny bird today, but it was bit of, so yeah. You're in the middle of the... Oh, gosh, you're getting your immune Celebi. Yeah, those are some fun quests, man. I miss those days of having mythicals to grind for. I was not playing when Trico had a calm day. No, I'm actually a relatively new player. So if you look at my stats, you know, they're pretty decent, but you can see right here, started playing in August of 2023. Here we go, 5K going in. The Vulpix, okay. 504 is the hundo for that guy. We get one more spawn that is another wrong bird. So that's good. Also, Grunt, what do you have for us? B-Bug, B-Bug. Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm going to check this. If this is Gligar, I'm down. Let's see. Come on, come on. Ah, all right. Still a good Grunt. I'm not going to do it, though, because it can't shine. Nate says, time me out. What did you get? What happened, Nate? I don't know. What did he get? Quick question. How do you find a Pokemon nest? Areas that are green like this, you can see like the backdrop is that green color. Usually the only ones that can support a nest. So try areas like that if you see any. Usually parks. I think that's what it's supposed to be is parks have that background. 2K gives us the Squirtle. All right. Mr. Murkrow. Ducks is 100 likes. Let's go. My God. If my nose could stop running, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Oh, the emojis work. Yay, everyone can spam emojis now. Don't do that many, but you know what I mean? You can use more than a few without Nightbot blowing up. But yeah, how is my buddy? This guy flying up here. Who said the other day that he's up there aura farming? Whatever that is. I think he is. He is farming for potatoes and aura. And he brought us a gift. Ah, it's a leaf. Where did you even find this? It's a pretty leaf, though. Yay, Caterpie. Okay, let me see what these raids are for. That one's coming up with Jay in a little bit. Anyone else at a raid? Dude, I desperately need Sableye. If anyone has Sableye, please let me know. I would do some questionable things for Sableye. And miss the quick catch. I'd also do that. Does anyone know how to find a Pokemon nest? I just said. Less than a minute ago, we just went over the whole thing. It was not just a weird coincidence. It was an answer to the question. There we go. Get some Ultra Balls. Any shinies? 2 in the day. Stepped on a crunchy stick right there. Made a weird popping sound. Yeah, I need the shiny Shadow Sableye. So I do have shiny Sableye. But I need the shiny Shadow one. It's the last one that's in the current rotation of shiny Shadows that I don't have. And I will not rest until I get one. Well, I might rest tonight, but you know what I mean. Figuratively, we're not going to do that until we get one. Crunch, indeed. How about you? Please, a bird. One, or not shiny, but one Gyarados off the Daily Incense today got me going. Makes me think anything's possible. Banzuki says chronic. Well, that's a little bit different. That's something else that Dr. Dre's into. We also got the Roselia here, which is great. Yo, look at where this one is. Let me show you where this power stop is. First of all, it's all private property. I can't go there. It's like in the middle of these docks. So that power stop was put here for like rich dudes only. And I left my super yacht at home today, so I can't go in there because it's at home. Would be cool, but that power spot's not for me. That's a very exclusive one. What's it called? So at a marina. What raids am I trying to do? The Sableye. I did a bunch of other raids today too, but I want Shiny Shadow Sableye. You gotta do some swimming? Mr. Young Goose, how about you? Mr. Raltz, we got him yesterday. Game, sir. Not a blue head. A 426 CP. A little bit heavy on the Eevees. I know that's part of the bonuses for this event, but they're a little bit coming on strong. It's in the garage. Report the power stuff. I highly doubt the dudes that have these old guys with mega money yachts are out there like, oh, yo, Dynamax Eevee, my grandson wants one of these. There's no way. Maybe they are. Be cool if they want, if they're doing that, but probably not. Come on, birds. Enough with the Squovits. No more Bond Squovies. Meanwhile, I had a spot accepted that became the power spot. The rich get richer. I guess so. I don't know. I haven't had any of my Pokestops turn into power spots yet. Like, not my nominations. Not really sure exactly how it happens. I think it works around the same way. Yeah, power spots always seem to be businesses, yeah. That's why you'll drive down your road and be like, why is there a power spot here? And it'll be like Joe's Garage or whatever. Some dude on your street that like has a good Google business. Give these a spin. Evolve a Pokemon. I'd love to. I'd love to waste another 58 seconds doing this. Sure. Let's see. We can get an Eevee from this. I think Dedenne. I think Starly's in there too randomly. Okay, there we go. Mustache Doggo. Random shiny Blastoise. Nice, Boogs. That's sick. We get the Woobs. Very random. That's very bizarre. Another Hippo. Speaking of shinies I've never got before and have a gazillion checks for. Hippopotamus. Like how? This guy and Trico hate me. I see them all over the place. Julio's engine repair. Exactly. Julio's in there fixing some engines. Got the Wobbuffet. This is the bird park, by the way. So it wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world to see a bird pop up any second. Mr. Meditite. How my eggs looking? Yeah, let's incubate some Eggitos. I'm running out of incubators? Wow, okay. Mr. Bronzor, get out of here. Stupid Bronzor. No birds today. Not yet. I only started, well, I guess an hour ago, but we mainly did raids to start, so I kind of just popped the Daily Incense recently. I have seen some ducks, yeah. Aguito burritos, that sounds great. Got the Whismur that can be a Dittopotamus. He is, oh, dude, he ran away. That was definitely a Ditto. Well, that sucks. Let's extend my Daily Incense. Mr. Tyler's not here to remind me, unfortunately. He is our timer guy, but he is absent today. For whatever reason. Are there some shiny Pokemon that you keep getting over and over? Yeah, Bronzor. Part of the reason that I hate him is because he's shiny all of the time. So far, we started off with the Daily Incense, hitting hard with the Gary, and then absolutely nothing since. We're due for a bird. A timeout, Tyler. Can I show the ducks on camera? Next time I see a duck, I'll show you a duck. How about that? It's mainly geese today. I haven't seen any actual, like, duckitos. Mainly just big old geese Myers. Hey, Boeing, what's up, man? A shiny Eevee? We got one yesterday. We got ourselves the Umbreon yesterday, which was sick. This guy right here, so cool looking, man. Very, very nice. Gastrodon? Okay, so not a bird, but kind of cool. Hey, Tyler, what's up, man? Welcome in. You have a war with the geese? It's a secret war? Why would it be a secret war, though? What is the benefit to not having a public war with geese? Who is it for? Yo, Trumbeak. Calm Day's coming up soon. I can't wait. That thing was huge. Yeah, Gastrodon is like in your face. How do you quick catch? I can show you. Let me spin this first. So pretty much what I'm doing is when one finger's throwing the ball, my other finger slides the berry tray to the middle like that, and then I hit the run button. So again, one finger throws, one finger slides. When you hit the Pokemon, hit run. Bada boom, bada bing. You poisoned their bread? That's dark, man. I thought it was gonna be like a fun duck war, but you're talking about some crazy stuff. I get it, but at the same time, yikes. Let's try to hit a throw on this guy. We miss, of course. Hate that thing. A great throw. This should be for a fossil, I think, right? It is. Kabuto. Cool. Caught a Shiny Galarian Moltres, the best bird. He's #1 at the top of the bird list. First encounter was a Shiny Galarian Moltres? That's crazy. That's cuckoo bananas right there. Speaking of birds, we are due. Hey, Bentley, what's up, man? Keep getting Shiny Galarian Zigzagoon. It's a shiny boosted Pokemon, so yeah, you're going to see that thing for the rest of your life. It's cool, though. I mean, at least it's a good shiny. A lot of perma-boosted shinies kind of suck, but that one's pretty good. Got a bag of trash. Literally just a bag of trash. Some Pokeballs. Metapod. This is not Viridian Forest. I mean, why are you here? I want to see what the moveset this thing has is. I wonder if it's hardened in this game. And he's not going to catch like a dingus. Dude, did he run away? Why can't I catch this thing? I'm very curious what move it has. Struggle. Okay, that's similar. If we go into here, elite charge move. I can't learn any other attacks? What a useless guy he is. Hey, Freddy Zoom, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. As I'm messing around with Metapod. Metapod uses Harden. He doesn't even know Harden. He can't even learn that anymore. This guy here can be a Didopotamus. Mankey the monkey. He's just a regular monkey. That's fine. Midas says, what's up? I'm new. You're not new, Midas. Welcome in, though, man. 2 excellent throws. I can't wait to mess these up for the foreseeable future. Yeah, of course. That's about right. This guy's probably going to be a pain to hit it on as well. I guess I could stop walking, which might make it easier, but... So close, man. Bentley says I'm new. You guys. Just missing so many of these. There we go. A big bird. Not the right bird, but a bird. Finally hit an excellent throw on, and he ran away. At least they're not in a row. That should have been close, man. There we go. Finally, and... the Jangy Moho. Used to be a pretty cool spawn. Now he's kind of meh. He's alright, I guess. Love your vids. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate that. Get ourselves a Spidey. I think this guy can be Didopotamus too, right? I believe so. He didn't catch. Let's go for a slow catch and find out. He could just be stubborn, but there's a chance that could be a Didopotamus. Say oh. Say oh to it. Ah, he didn't do it. Okay. I thought by threatening him would have worked, but it did not. Mr. Eevee. You've seen 3 Articunos, a Zapdos, and caught a Shiny Moltres. Nice. You hate Shiny Clefairy? Yeah, he's... It's okay. Yeah, I don't think it's the worst, but it's not my favorite. Gary says, love the vids, man. Love watching the streams. Hey, thank you very much, dude. Thanks for watching. I've said it before, I'll say it again, but you guys are the reason that the channel runs. If no one watched, I wouldn't be able to do it, so really appreciate you. Shiny Zapdos is your first bird. Dude, I saw a Zapdos yesterday that ran away. The bird that we're targeting, though, is the Articuno. We need to get the set done. We got him. We got him, and then... yeah, not that close, but imagine. Just imagine if he was a Shundo to go along with his brothers. Oh... it would be so beautiful. We got an emo piggy. How about you? You were the reason for YouTube season, says Banzuki? I don't know. I would have thought it'd be like Mr. Beast. Let's face it, if Mr. Beast gets into Pokemon GO, I'm kind of Dunzel Washington. He could just play the game as a level 1 and not know what he's doing, and people would be like, you're the best thing I've ever seen. That's kind of how he rolls. Don Fan. Mr. Don Fan. How about you? Okay, so no birds on most of the way through the second lap. We're going to go back to the city. I always like to hunt this area just in case. But it looks like we might be birdless in Seattle over here. You were in a raid with me once. That's awesome. Hopefully you got something good. Hey, Tiger, what's up, man? The day has been very good. How's your day going? Looks like Flabebe. Okay, don't ruin my streak. Don't do it. Let's feed him a berry. Hey, nice. All right, now I'm happy again. That'll be incredible. I think so, too. A shiny Dragonite? I do. Check out the shiny Dragonite that I have. I have quite a few of them. But look at these dapper lads. Look at him. Like, this is like a Dragonite that would come to, like, your table and ask if you want more Parmesan cheese. You know what I mean? He'd, like, crack some pepper on your meal and stuff. And then you tell him, like, yo, get me another drink. And he'd be like, yeah, right away, sir. That's what kind of Dragonite he is. And then, like, the other ones are just, like, plain Dragonites. How many of those do I have? Do I have any other regular ones? Banzuki's always in raids with me. This Banzuki guy. Did anyone play soccer / football? I did. When I was a kid, I was on the orange team. Shout out to the orange team. I don't know if we won because I was like 5 years old, but we were orange, I think. Yo, where are the birds at? Where are the birds at? Show yourselves. A lot of my birds have been caught in this park. That's why I'm here right now. You played rugby, though? Your NFL team won in the end? Nice. Is it only 100 meters or closer? Yeah, for trades, yes. Currently, they're working on some kind of system where you can trade remotely, I think, but right now you can only trade up to 100 meters in game. So we have some eggs that are, I guess that 12K at the bottom's kind of close. Yeah. Eggs coming soon. Oh, I thought you were Articuno, man. I mean, you're cool, you're majestic. But, like, be Articuno, you know? Like, you should have woke up today as Articuno instead of Dragonair. Oh, well. Also, let's check for hundos and nundos. I'm curious. No nundos on the day. And no hundos either. All right, come on down. What country? I am in Canada. I am in Canada. Just another reminder, if anyone on the friends list has Shadow Sableye, let me know. I would do some questionable things to get that shiny. How many shinies today? 2. Only the 2 shinies today. Some cool ones, though. Actually, I got this off the Go Plus before stream, but he does not count towards our stream total. We got the Laddie right here, the Pidove with 0 thoughts found, and hopefully the next one is going to be a shiny Birdito. The Banzuki was 69%. Mr. Skitty. Mrs. Skitty? It's some kind of Skitty. What about Swablu? The Swabby-Luhu. And yesterday was wild. If anyone missed yesterday, check out last night's short that I posted, but some sneak peeks. This was in the wild. Wild caught shiny Lucario. Dynamax shiny Eevee. Other things as well. It was insane. We got everything yesterday. Banzuki says winning. Thought shiny Gengar was white. The Mega is. All right, we're heading out of the park here. We're going to the city, looking for a big city bird. I've said before, the type of bird that has a briefcase, too busy for his family. A giraffe? I haven't seen one of these in ages. Wonder if he's good. He's okay. He's decent. What's your prediction for Go Wild Area next year? Type-wise? Dude, I have no idea. I totally thought it was going to be like dragon themed this year, and I was wrong, so I don't know. 11K storage? Yeah, that's max storage. Dynamax Eevee sure is wild. It's pretty cool. I like him. I would agree it's pretty wild. How about you? Yo, give us a bird, man. Where are the freaking birds at? I just want to smell a bird, you know? Let's go up and smell a Zapdos. He'd probably smell terrible, actually. I don't think Zapdos has ever had a shower before. We are going to do this Eevee when I get here. You can't trade shiny shadows. So I appreciate the offer, but yeah, you can't trade them. Shiny shadows cannot be traded. Doing raids today? I did a bunch to start the stream. I'll do them whenever I find them. The same thing as every day, right? I don't think there's ever been a stream where I'm like, no, I don't want to do raids. I raid every single day. But when we find them. What about you? Dark and fighting type? That'd be kind of cool. Prediction, fire and ice? That'd be pretty cool, man. Fire and ice would be awesome. What mighty Pokemon do you want to see next year? I've already seen them before. I mean, the first wild area had Gyarados, my favorite. I don't know. What would I want for next year? That's a good question. I do not know. Aerodactyl would be sick. I love Aerodactyl. I think he's awesome. Let me get 1 or 2 more spawns. We'll pop in on this Eevee here. This Evito. Also a bird, please. If the birds are available, that'd be cool. Zigzagoon in the wild, of course. A level 1. Kind of surprised that didn't shine. We got a curly tail kitty cat. Alright, catch 10 gives us the Snoverino again, worse than the first one. The mighty Gengar would be really cool. Yeah, that's a level 1. Hold on, let me catch that. Is shiny Aerodactyl good? Never seen it before. It looks okay. This is the shiny Dactyl. So that's the shiny Shadow one. You can kind of see the difference there. I think it's pretty cool. I like him. Let's do the Eevee. Oh, I didn't mean to ready up on that. All right, there we go. You hate me so much. Thanks for letting me know. All right. Another person blindly angry at me for no reason. Love that. Let's send some other invititos out here. There we go. Using data instead of Wi-Fi? Yeah, Loke for sure, man. There we go. Mighty Metagross? Yeah, that would be awesome. They didn't have that last year, right? No, it wasn't last year. Year before. Incineroar in the wild's crazy. That's really cool. Hey, Jason, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. I don't know if I've seen Incineroar in the wild before. They did add a fair amount of, like, cool, final evolutions and stuff, but I don't know if I've ever seen that one. Oh, yeah, Tyler, you might be able to snipe. Let me see. If you can snipe, that's the easiest way. I'll re-lobby it for you. Okay, good luck to the first group. Let me see. How far off are we? Not sure if your thing is online right now. So if we scroll down here, if anyone else missed this, by the way, feel free to hop in. Oh, we're 1 day off, that's why. So with this interaction, you should be able to snipe from here on out. Mighty Charizard would be great, man. Sableye is not shiny, it's normal. Yeah, either way, you'd have to be local to trade, so I can't trade you. I appreciate the offer, but that's not something that can happen. Get rid of some berries. Alrighty. And as long as we got a few of us going in, this will make this a lot easier. Why haven't you activated your daily incense? I've been doing it for like the last hour. That's what we're doing on this stream. Alright, let's go. Yeah, no worries, Tyler. No worries, dude. But alright. It is, yeah. We've been running the daily incense for, yeah, pretty much an hour. I'm looking for birds, haven't seen a bird yet. We did get a Gyarados today, which is kind of cool. And that's probably like the best thing I've seen off the daily. Yeah, there's a lot of icons on the top right because I'm running a few things. You'll see it after. Doesn't trade with spoofers either? Yeah. No, only trade with friends that are in person. That's the way the game's intended to be played. Why does your daily incense last so long? So, Caden, I'm using Roar of Time. Roar of Time is Dialga's Adventure Effect move, and essentially you can pause the timer on Lucky Egg, Star Piece, and Incense. So as long as you have enough Dialga candy and Stardust, you can extend your daily incense as much as you want. Alright, unless you live in Australia? I definitely don't. I do not live there. More than one person in Dynamax Eevee kind of feels like abuse. Champion says, hey man, you good? Back chilling your live stream. Doing great, man. Thanks for being here and hanging out. Hopefully you're going to bring us the luck. Love from India, thanks, dude. We did get this shiny yesterday. I'd love to get another one of these today. See if we can just maybe, like, charge move this guy down. Usually, you don't want to use your charge moves, but in this case, it's going to take little hunk damage. Hey, CL, what's up, man? Got Abby Oscar as well. How you doing? Is this going to be enough? Hopefully we don't have to max again. Come on. Is it nice? There we go. Okay, so 612 is the hundo. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. Some friendship with Tyler. A bunch of animations. And, come on. Not a shiny 575. Watching for a long time. Keep it up, bro. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. Seriously, thank you very much for watching. What about you? How do you randomly get Pokeballs and Great Balls while doing raids? I'm running the Go Plus. So the Go Plus is a Bluetooth device. You can see right here on my connected devices, the Pokemon Go Plus. So this is sold by Niantic, and you can have it spin Pokestops. So you got to buy it. It's like a real device. And yeah, that's how I'm doing that. Very helpful, though, because while I'm doing other things, I can also be actively collecting, resources. Yo, Shannon, is that a Dactyl he just sent me? I'm gonna hop in that. Hold on. Let me get one more spawn. Is that what I saw? Yeah, it is. Cool. Let me check this Eevee, just to make sure it's not shiny. It is not off our daily incense. Okay. I'm coming, Shane. W Pokemon player, thanks, man. I'm from Canada. I am in Canada. All right, let's go. Thank you, Shane, for the invite if you're here. Appreciate it. Let's get my guy in here. My Shundo Birdie. And this will complete 2 winter raid quests as well. So kind of getting a few things done at the same time. The Dactyl's awesome. We got a Shadow Hundo Dactyl like 2 days ago. If you can't tell from the accent, some people think I sound super Canadian. Other people think I sound American. I don't know. Obviously, I can't hear my own accent. You're in Australia? Nice. You're sick at the moment, says Joseph? Hope you feel better soon, man. Man, with the cold weather when I'm walking around, I'm not sick, but my nose constantly runs when I'm walking around, which is so annoying. The summer is good because that doesn't happen, but the winter weather just so dries you out, man. Garlic says, what are you talking about? Can anyone do the shiny count? Yes. They can. Exclamation mark shiny count. And it'll show you what we've got on the day. But okay, so again, thank you to Shane for this. We are looking for either a 1590 or a 1988. Those are the 2 hundo numbers. Anything within 20 or 30 CP will be potentially purifiable. Do you say 8 other people? Not really. Some people do, but not me. Finish the ace trainer grind? Totally brutal? Oh, for the platinums? Yeah. Some of the platinums suck to earn. K with 2%? Oh my, K, you know what I'm going to say. This is not milk. Here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see it. 1550 is going to be short, I think. Actually, it says it's 3:11 in India as I'm watching. Oh my god, that's so late. That's crazy. Kay says, oh, come on, I'm going to bed. Here we go. Shiny Shadow Dactyl, come on. No, kind of looked like it for a sec with the setting sun there. With the sun going down, I was like, yo, is that shiny? But he is not, much to my chagrin. And he's been caught. Let's have a look. He is, yeah, he's okay. But we have 2 checks. Number 1's going to be a huge, tall guy. Number 2 is a good boy, but he is definitely not the blue one, so that's fine. That's just okay. Got Meowth in the water here. And we got the Schviel, because he's kind of a big Schviel. But where are the birds? I'm being serious, man. Where are the birds at? I am fiending for a bird right now. I'm like itching my face like, yo, where are the birds? Need some Galarian birds up in here. You're going to go to sleep? Sounds good, man. Thanks for hanging out today. Yeah, 3:11 is super late. So get a good sleep. We'll see you on the next one, man. Watching while on the bus at 6:42 a.m. We got all kinds of time zones going on here. That's insane. 57%. Wait, Critten's here? What? Kurton, Derulo, did your team win? I hope they won. Also, thank you for the pre-stream dono, by the way. Really appreciate that. Another Snover. It is not quite snow weather yet, Snover. Stay out of here. Winning the Go Battle League for Keldeo. Good quest, but not going to do it right now. I am far too busy with my daily incense. Have a nice day. Thanks, man. I will. It's 8:40 a.m. Not going to school? Dude, not going to school was the best when I was a kid. I definitely could not go to school now. If I had to, like, relive being a kid and going to school again, I don't think I could do it. I would tap out. Or as we say here, tap out. What about you? You hate doing raids? I think they're fun. I like raiderinos. My team won, that's awesome. Very, very nice. Hopefully, that's going to bring in a bird. That kind of luck, I hope so. I don't think that's related to bird luck at all, but I'm going to use it as that. Let's also check again. No more hundos or nundos. Rude. Very rude. And our... going to have a couple 2s going in soon, and then that 12k at the bottom. That's all that's coming up for eggs. Justin says, love raids so much. They are fun. They can be very bittersweet sometimes if you're getting some bad luck. You know, they can kind of crush your soul, but I love the feeling of potentially getting a Shundo every time. It's awesome. Like Raiderinos if they come with cheese? Yeah, exactly. Gotta have cheese on those lunch. You already know. Got a Voltorb in my stack. Let me catch a few of these guys. It's been really bad for stacking stuff. And then I overstack and end up deleting Hundos by accident. So I don't think I have any Hundos in here. But since we're walking this little dry area, I'm going to catch them. Also, the mana. Hatched a shiny Squirtle? Nice. Yo, I think that's a full odds, actually, from eggs. So Kind of nice. Plain Raiderinos are just not good. Let's keep on catching some stuff and some things. Collecta says, it's snowing in your part of Germany. I want to go out so bad, but I can't. Yeah, we're supposed to get snow soon. Also, who wanted to see the ducks before? These aren't ducks, they're geese. Look at this one. Why don't you stand up? Why are you being so lazy? Just roosting over here. The rest. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's getting that one. Oh, he's like the king duck, I think. Look at him, so smug. He's like, yeah, that's right. Look at him. Oh, he just dropped a goose log. Okay, we're gonna walk away. Wow, that guy's an attitude, man. He's nipping at the other ducks. He just did a poo on camera. That guy does not care. Ducks says I'm the king. That was kind of gross. Like zoomed in camera and I'm like, oh, there's something coming out of his backside. That's not good. Those are Canada geese? Yes, they are. They are, and they're very nasty. Have to check every single Pokemon? Yes. Shadow says, I'm mad every time there's a good event going on. I'm never at my dad's house participating in it. Gosh, I mean, sometimes it just works out that way in life, I guess. You're not available to play events. Unfortunately. Alright, got the Weedler here. Everyone likes the Weedler. And we're coming up on the spot that I got that Gyarados today. Yo, Luis with 14 months. Hi, team. Hope everyone's doing awesome. Thank you very much for 14 months. The whopping membership milestone. Really appreciate that. I've said before, I'll say it again. This channel would not be possible without the support of the members. Really appreciate you and everything you do. And also thank you for helping the entire world seemingly get into these raids ahead of time. Luis is the best. Thank you very much. Let's see some W's in the chat. Also, Gramble. Oh, Mighty Gramble. No, just kidding. He's just a regular one. But thank you again, Luis. 14 months is literally the longest membership you could have. That's as long as the channel memberships have been open for. So really appreciate that. Hopefully that's going to bring in some birds now too. Enough is enough, Daily Incense. I'm just a man. I need birds. The birds will sustain me. The W's indeed. And we got this guy, who is a far cry from being a bird, but he's something, I guess. Love Ralts more than Gligar. They're both cool shinies. Dude, I really want this as a shiny Shadow. It's boosted, technically, like, every time you check one of these from a grunt. It's 1 in 64. But I don't have one yet, so yeah. Only birds can sustain me, exactly. Dude, the birds are going to take care of me when I'm old and gray. When I can't get out of bed, when I've fallen and I can't get up, the birds will be there to pick me up and cook me breakfast and take me to, like, my old guy appointments and stuff. That's what I'm banking on when I get old. That's why we need birds. Also, this can be a Didopotamus. He was not. So, that sucks. What do I think about Ogerpon? I think that he ruins a lot of good Pokemon card sets because you never want to pull him, but he's kind of cool, I guess. He's aight. We already caught that many Pokemon today. That's cool. Alright. Hatena, that is now shiny eligible, so kind of exciting to see this. It went from being a spawn I don't care about to a spawn that I do care about. Rude to call Garlic an old bird lady? Got the Chapito. Paris. Paris is back to, we're back on non-speaking terms. The crunchy ground, yeah. Now we're on to flat ground, though. No more crunch. A couple of piggies hanging out here. Some piggitos. And pick a pack. Dude, I'm pumped for the Calm Day. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. See if I can get myself like 70 shiny Pick-a-Pecks. Have an army of tiny birds. Got a Tepig in the water, which seems problematic. An Angie Eevee. Got a shiny Hatena. The shiny Mighty Hatterene. Nice. The Mighty Hatterene looks awesome. I got a couple of those too. If anyone wants to see my haul, I did post like a recap video on the channel, and the Hatterene was in there a couple times. So awesome. Crip says, W stream, thanks man, really appreciate that. Who called Garlic an old bird lady? Give me names. Come on. Speaking of birds, where are the birds at? Where are the birdles? I'm not fooling around anymore. We need birds. The same spot up here yesterday, shiny Lucario in the wild. This gym up here, for whatever reason, always has rare spawns. So hopefully we get something cool, and if not, hopefully there's a bird waiting there. We got 2 2s going in. Number 1's going to be the Squirtler. Number 2 is the Mudkip. Okay. And is that good? Of course it's not. That's perfect. The Penguin's back. What's up, Penguin? Ryan says, come on, birds. Yeah. You really are the Bird King, says Oscar. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the best that no one ever was, you know? And it's not easy. 2 water boys. Another Fletchy. Mr. Fletch is the best. Hope you get lucky today. Gotta go, says Justin. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Hopefully see you on the next one, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Saw you're short and you wanted to ask when you get Shiny Mewtwo. Oh, so Hand, that was Garlics. So how that works is she hit level 50 before the level update, and there's actually a research that you used to get for hitting level 50. At the end of the research is a Mewtwo encounter. So that was her Mewtwo. I just filmed it. I had a good feeling about it, and it was shiny. But you only get one of those, and you had to hit level 50 before the level updates. That was actually a crazy moment, man. That was such a cool short. She was going to claim it, and I'm like, yo, just wait. I want to record that. And I'm really glad I did record it, because it actually shined. That's so crazy. How do you have so many Shundos? From grinding like this every single day and getting lucky, the combination. It's not easy though. I mean, like, I put in a lot of hours, very far time in between most of my Shundos. Yo, I just said that I hadn't seen one of these, Incineroar. Benjamin says just like, thanks, man. Dude, who told me they got this today? Somebody just told me they got a shiny, or not a shiny, but a wild Incineroar. What did I say about this gym? There's always something cool here. Like, literally always something cool here. CLV says, good luck, bro, gotta go. Thank you, man, appreciate that. We'll get talking on the next one. Also, yo, Drifblim? What is happening? That's insane. That is cuckoo bananas. He suppose we'll catch him. He's kind of a pain to catch. Never mind. A blessed gym. Now you can't yeah, I mean, I can't say that anymore. I was like, oh, I haven't seen a wild Incineroar. Now I have. I was this many years old. Oh, so I found out what those construction guys have been doing for the last few weeks. You know, they're always hammering and making noise. Well, you'd be really glad to know that they made a pile of dirt. They did this all by themselves. All by themselves, they did that. So congrats to these guys. It was a lot of hard work, but they made piles of sand. I'm really proud of those guys. I'm really, really happy they made it happen. Lots of big spawns for you today, too. Yeah, it's cool. Like, whenever they made that update, I want to say a few months back, you can see all these like random big spawns in the wild, even the ones that can't shine. It makes all the difference. They're so nice to see. They're so talented. They are, man. Bunch of legends. Take a picture, stick it on the fridge. I have a tear in my eye right now. Like, this is so beautiful. Do we hit the like goal? Hey, thank you guys for crushing the like goal. We'll get Christmas ducks up there. Everyone likes Christmas and everyone likes ducks. And everyone likes birds. Where are the birds? I'm only gonna ask like 10 more times, so in that time, they better present some birds to me. We have to extend our daily incense again. Furfro that is not a black puppy dog, as I almost step into a hole here. That's not good. You got in trouble, can't play Pokemon for a week? Dang. That's like the worst part of being in trouble, man. That is an incentive to never get in trouble again, because this game's the best. Your best friend doesn't like Christmas? Get a 12k egg going in. Here we go, come on. Frick. Frick it all to heck. 12k suck. We deserve a bird for the like goal. We need some birds. I am starving for a bird. I'm so glad the emojis are fixed. Usually Nightbot would be zapping Penguin right now, but I'm glad that Garlic fixed the Nightbot thing. How about you? The Weedler and a reindeer. This might be one of Santa's. I don't know. I don't know if he has reindeer like that. Who's excited for the Calm Day Rewind? I am. Hey, Avi, what's up, dude? Calm Day, anything is fun. Except for Bronzor. Bronzor Calm Day would be the worst. I would pretty much squeeze lemon juice into my eyes before doing that. Yo, this could be Young Sneezy. Let me check. Do it. Ah, okay. Alright. Alrighty then. Penguins and ducks are living in harmony. So, penguins and ducks get along, but not ducks and geese? Is that what you're saying? Rewind? What rewind? They do like a Calm Day recap every December, and it's like a combination of all the Calm Days throughout the year over the course of 2 days. So if you missed any Calm Days, it's kind of a nice time to get some shinies and stuff. Ashley with 34%. Okay, I mean, we'll let it slide. It's getting there. And 43 towards the bird. Okay, we're getting better. How many shinies do I have? Around 5,200 now, I think. We have, yeah, 5,190. So we're coming up on 5,200 shinies. I'm gonna have to start deleting some soon, which is very sad. I'll probably start deleting a bunch of like the bad Calm Day ones. I have deleted a lot of shinies in the past, but I try not to do it these days. I've been trying to rack them up. The power-up Pokemon. Evolve 3 for Keldeo? I'm down for those candies. The quest is kind of annoying to do, but I'm down for that. We need the birds? I know, we're gonna get the birds. I'm going to G-Bird Avenue right now. And if you didn't know, that's where G-Bird dreams come true. Almost just stepped in a huge goose poo right here. Okay. Not really sure why everyone who drives by me has to rev super loud. As if I'm gonna be like, ooh, an old Durango. That's cool. But they do. Instead of deleting them, you should give me some. They count as your special trade for the day, so I wouldn't be able to do that really. Excuse me, guys. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, guys. But yeah, they count as your special trade anyways. I wouldn't be able to actually do it. And you'd have to be local to trade, so yeah, it wouldn't work out all the way around. Man, just missed the light. That sucks. I'm be waiting here for a while now. I'm trying to noodle through some people, but they didn't let me noodle through in time. Goose poo equals bird luck? Why do you call that place G-Bird Avenue? Because it's an avenue that I catch G-Birds on. So, I mean, the name kind of just goes, you know, makes sense. There's also Teddy Bear. When's Pick a Peck Day? The 30th. So the 30th of November is Calm Day for that. Zigzagoon. I should have been evolving stuff while we waited here, but it's fine. Alright, let's go. Let's actually evolve. Let's start working on that. I'll evolve one thing, then we'll check for birds, so on and so forth. Also, the sky is dark black up here, which does not bode well for the rest of my bird hunt. How much Stardust? Almost 76 million. I spend it all the time. Eevee over there is going to be shiny. Okay, evolution took forever. And a 5K that gives us Tyrogue. Man, the eggs are sucking. That's pretty decent though, isn't it? Dang. So close. Let's evolve one more. Let's evolve Mr. Bidoof. Like I said, I hate evolving quests, but Keldeo candies is pretty sick. You're saving some rare candies on that. Hey, what's up, Jan? 76 mil? Yeah, I think I'm like a hair short of it. I can show it after, but I think we're like just a hair short of 76. We might be there by now. Yeah, 75.8 mil. The Ghastly. Let's see what she has. Maybe a Dragon Grunt. Okay, another check for young Sneezy. I'm looking for only Sneasel from this because it is a 1 in 64. It's a Mora again, dang. Whenever this can be shiny, I'll be doing these, but for now, no. Hey, sounds good, Doc. Thanks for chilling today. Yeah, dude, the evolve animation, Naz, they gotta fix that. They just fixed it with eggs, right? So, like, there's no reason they can't fix it for this. It's much too long. Kalanchi. That is not the shiny Kalanch Donkey. I could beat up that Eevee. 56 seconds on it. If we can hop in quick enough. So I want to be stationary while I do this here. Here we go. Anyone who hops in, just ready up right away because the timer's going to reset. Shiny Zigzagoon today? Nice. Yeah, I mean, I know it's boosted, but it's a cool shiny, right? It's fantastic. All right, Garlic made it in. I'll leave it open for another like 5 seconds, then ready up. Just because, yeah, the timer's going to reset, and I'm not sure if it kicks us out or not. All right, let's go. Let's do the thing. You don't lose a pass if it resets. I know that. It'll just kick us out, which is annoying. Bit of a time waster. In 2020, I was mass evolving on a Lucky Egg. That's still a decent strategy. It just takes a long time. But, like, I mean, you're technically still min-maxing on your, instead of, you know, getting rid of stuff, you're getting XP for them. Let's see. We're gonna get kicked from this one. Dude, the KFC smells so good beside me. Smells like glorious fried chicken. Did we get kicked? No, looks like we're good. All right, let's smash Mr. Eevee. There was a call that it was going to be shiny, so I hope that call was correct. Which one of these has close combat? You? There we go. So usually, yeah, you don't want to use your charge attacks to charge the max meter faster. However, on these small raids, I don't mind using it to get some chip damage. Because it's kind of a tanky boy. Oh yeah, I mean, it's going to rain here. It's going to rain bad, it looks like. The sky is a weird color of dark black. So that's good. I hope I can get a bird before then. A shiny, please. Kay says, apologies, mods. Have been lurking. I gotta head out. Small Feral has woken up. Okay, no worries, Kay. Hopefully everything goes good with that. Thank you very much for everything today. We'll definitely get talking tomorrow, but the best of luck dealing with, as we said, the Feral. Always laugh when you say that. Here's our doggy going, awoo. Bat says you're cracked. I don't think we're going to be able to knock this off in one max, are we? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Kay's dropping some bird seed. 66%, okay. That's not bad. Dude, I got to start walking fast. I can see the storm clouds moving in my direction. Like, I'm literally watching the storm come to me, which is not good. Got something today? Yeah, I got Shiny Shadow Latios, and we also got a Shiny Pidove. No birds yet, though. Hoping to see one soon. I said that because he is feral, says Kay. Okay, here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's crush that like goal, man. And let's get ourselves a Shiny Eevee. Right here, right now. Ready? Come on. Frick. Ooh, that's pretty decent, though. 596 is... I don't think it'll be that good, but 612 is the hundo. 1, 2. All right, let's continue. Yet another Eevee in the wild. Fancy seeing him here. Oricorio with the pom-poms behind us. And another Eevee. These guys are coming on a little bit strong. I like Eevee and all, but that many is maybe too many. Let's evolve one more Mon. We'll evolve this guy. I'm calling Jolteon. Calling it right now. It's the Jolty. Change my name back to Jan. Okay, she overruled me. I guess that's fine. It's the Flareon. Not that it matters. I kind of just like to go for the call, but we were wrong. Get the Keldeo candies, which I'm getting kind of close to being able to max one of those without actually putting any rares in. So that's kind of cool, because obviously rare candies come from only raiding. Mr. Caterpie. Zigzagoon shiny? It is starting to rain. I can't say that I didn't see that coming. Mr. Mareep number 2. Oh, that was a Tranquil, wasn't it? Dude, this guy is the kiss of death. On a Daily Incense, if you see this guy, that does not bode well for other birds. That guy is like Galarian Bird repellent. Hopefully G-Bird Avenue still pays off, but yeah, that is very, very unwelcome to see that guy. 612 is indeed the hundo. I hope I get to see one day. What do you have for us? Fire? No. I ain't down for no fire today. Let's incubate some more eggitos. Sure. And no eggs really close to hatching right now. Gotta wait a little bit on those. We also gotta wait to cross the road. G-Bird Avenue is right here, man. We're so close. This gives us another Snover. The highest one I've seen of those today is a 285. Do you think that Caterpie is a descendant from Rayquaza? I don't think they're related at all. Not in the slightest. I imagine that was like the baby version of Rayquaza as a Caterpie. Oh, Rain, don't do me like this. I'm gonna have to bust the umbrella out, God. Yeah. All my stuff's gonna get ruined if not. Okay. We have deployed the umbrella, which is gonna make my life way harder for catching and stuff. But I suppose that's fine. Catch 10 Pokemon. No. What about you? You can only get one type of bird? Yeah, let me wipe my screen off too. 1 second of rain in my phone is just been not usable all of a sudden. This time of the year we usually get snow. Getting rain right now when it's this cold is kind of a torture. Snipe the Sableye? You have a Sableye? Oh, nice. Okay, Antonio, let's go, man. Thank you very much for the heads up. Let's do it. Yo, I wonder if I can, like... I'm going to go under this church awning for a second when we do this raid. So I don't have to have this umbrella up for a minute. Who's my favorite Pokemon? Gyarados. I love Gyarados. This thing says no loitering. And they have a camera. I mean, it's raining. Hopefully they forgive me, man. We're just going to loiter for a brief second. Hunting in the rain? Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, the weather held up pretty good until this point. I knew this would come. Like, while we're doing that Eevee raid, I look up, I'm like, oh, it's dark black sky. It's going to rain. At least I have this little awning. I'd love to have a place that's covered. Like, imagine having a place you could hunt Pokemon outdoor, but not get rained on. Like, something with, like, a big awning would be nice. Unfortunately, it does not exist around here. I don't know if they have the same patterns or not, Penguin. I don't think so. I don't really see too many similarities between Caterpie and Rayquaza. That's a little bit of a stretch. Man, I hope this one shines. For those that don't know, this is the last shiny shadow that I need that is currently available from this rotation. So I have everything that's in the 1 stars, the 3 stars, of course, the legendary. I don't have a shiny shadow Sableye. I've tried so many times. This one would put this hunt to bed. I don't even care about the IV. It can be terrible. Just give me a shiny. I don't know how people can memorize Pokemon by their numbers. You mean like their Pokedex number or like their Hundo number? Hundo numbers for me are a little bit easier because I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know Pokedex numbers very well. Some Pokemon I do, but like there's no way I could go through like 900 Pokemon and know the numbers. Should be using the fairy move. The Pokedex? Yeah, I agree. Saw a video of 4 people walking around with a gazebo tent above them. I mean, I feel like that would be problematic though. I don't know. Hey Robin, thanks for the sub. Tom and Bat, thank you for the sub, man. Here we go. 784, that's really bad. 843 is the hundo. Thank you, Antonio, for the invite, though. And the big deal, is it shiny? This is all I care about. Here we go, come on! Ah, alright. I'm still happy to have the check, but dang, the hunt continues. Well, that's fine. We're saving our luck for the shiny G-Bird on G-Bird Avenue, I think. I sure hope that's what we're saving our luck for. Alright, let's run away from him. Umbrella back deployed. Yo, it's raining hard now. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, let's go back into the rain. I can see, like, wind blowing the rain around. Evolve a Pokemon. A lot of evolving quests around. So, yeah, G-Bird Avenue is up here on the right. If we're gonna see a bird today, this is a fantastic spot to see one. Imagine getting a shiny bird in a rainstorm. That'd be really cool. I got one in the snow, actually, last year. How many checks do you have on Shadow Sableye? They don't actually tell you in the Pokedex how many you have for Shadow Raids. They only tell you total Sableye encounters, so I couldn't tell you, actually. I wish it didn't work that way, but unfortunately it does. I'm calling Vaporeon on this one. I'm saying Vaporeon for sure. I don't know, Jan. I think I can have multiple. I'm pushing the limits. It is Vaporeon, nice. Antonio says, thank you, BT. Let you know if I find more Sableye. Hey, thank you, man. Really appreciate that. And the Bon Squovy. Get ourselves Gulpin as well. Go Plus already spun this, it looks like. I'm still checking all the stops to see if we can find some Kecleons. That's kind of another silent hunt that I've been on forever, looking for Kecleon. The Curton is back. You're just in time to watch me struggle in the rain. This umbrella is a little bit better for not getting, like, carried away by the wind, but it doesn't cover much surface, so I'm still kind of getting soaked, which a little bit defeats the purpose of even having an umbrella. So this street right here, up by this Eevee, this is where we usually find birds. Actually, this entire street I've seen birds on. Yeah, you can get all the Eevee variants from the Dynamax, yes. So I actually got a shiny yesterday and evolved it to Umbreon. So they're totally evolvable, just like the regular Eevee would be. This thing looks sick, man. Umbreon's my favorite, but the colors when he's Dynamax look so good. Got a Galarian Mask. Stardust Piggy. That is not shiny. He's going to be a pain to catch. Anything that's far away to throw at while I'm holding an umbrella is going to be... okay. We still hit him. Nice. Gulpin's adorable. Dude, his shiny's great. I'm not a big Gulpin fan, but the shiny's really good. Try to catch this guy again. Oh, man. The wind is, like, blowing all kinds of leaves and stuff around me. Not too good. We could hop in on this guy, too. Let me get the spawn here, though. This is a big spawn point. Dynamax Lugia, yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit excited for it. Don't get me wrong. Not the biggest Lugia fan. Actually, you know what? Let's do the next one. I'm going to do the next Eevee up here, like this one. There's a little bit better spot I can stand and not get soaked. I feel like that's the one, that's the play. Just a quick check for hundos again. Mr. Bidoof. Hey, Martin, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. I'm sure some of you guys know, but playing this game with a wet phone screen is so frustrating. Your aim just goes down the toilet, man. Watching on my TV, went on my phone to chat. What's the odds for the shiny Eevee? Thanks for watching, man. And I don't know, I think there may be a 1 in 64 for the Dynamax raids. In the wild, it's a full odds. But I think the Dynamax raids might have some kind of slight boost. I've been seeing a lot of people get shinies. I got a shiny as well. So I don't actually know, but my best guess would be maybe 1 in 128 or 1 in 64. Some guy says, your voice is so pleasant. You sound so optimistic. Thanks, man. I mean, I do love playing this game. It's very awesome to hang out with you guys. I love streaming, love playing the game, so I think I am optimistic. Hey, Sir Frogachu, what up? Let me spin you, Mr. Slide. Sir. There we go. Gonna get rid of that one. We're about to win a Dynamax battle, so we'll keep that for now. So up near this Eevee, I actually did get a Shiny Galarian Moltres kind of recently, about a month ago. We got a Zapdos in the street too, kind of recently as well. Mr. Abra. 16% from Frogachu. Dude, this is a hectic setup right now. Let me show you guys quick. So I have like the chat phone here, but I'm holding the umbrella. I don't know how much you can see this with gloves on. This is just a very hectic setup at the moment. Very low light. Probably look terrible for you guys, but I'm pretty much throwing with one hand and then holding everything else with the other hand. The umbrella grinds are built different. Can't really see where I'm going that good either. I figure I've been on the road about half the time. All right, let's hop in on this one. Jackson says, what do you think it would be worth grinding? The shiny, I mean, up to you, man. Apparently the Glaceon is the best from these evolutions in its respective typing. But if you like one, just go with that. If you like a shiny for one of them, better than others, go with that. That's kind of what I did. I like the Umbreon, so I evolved to him. Been recovering from a hectic work week. Dang, man. All right, we got Ashley hopping in. Yeah, I know, Frogachu, the Pidove. Literally a meme. Of course I don't like him, so we had to pull one of those. Of course. Hey, Nihilist, thanks for the sub, and Marco, thank you very much for the sub, man. Welcome in. Let me send some more invititos. Ashley's already in here. There we go. Collection says, I will sleep now. I have to wake up early to buy my Lego tomorrow. Nice. Have fun with that. Hopefully you have an awesome day. Thanks for chilling today. We will see you on the next one. Any tips for grinding Stardust, or is it about playtime? Yeah, you're kind of right. I mean, Stardust is... There are certain events that are better than others. So, like, say we have a calm day that has 3 times catch Stardust. That's your best friend, right? Lots of spawns around, pop a star piece. You can really farm on those days. But on a day-to-day basis, playtime is everything and catching is everything. So in a regular session, if I stream for 4 hours, I'll usually catch, 800 to 1,200 Pokemon with a star piece on. And I really think that's how I get so much Stardust, is just repetition, catching all the time. But like I said before, if you do happen to play any events that have 3 times catch Stardust or even 2 times, put a star piece on, capitalize. Another thing that's kind of a modern way to grind Stardust is Dynamax and Gmax. So Gmax battles with a star piece on are 37,000 dust per battle. So like, if you do a Gmax raid day, most of the time for me, I get upwards of 1 million dust in a day. So it's a little bit expensive buying particles or whatever, but those are your best friend. Like, that is the craziest modern way of grinding Stardust, in my opinion. How do I deal with bag storage? You gotta make some tough calls, man. Go through, here's what I do. I go through and ask myself, will I ever power this Pokemon up, number one? If the answer is no, maybe delete him. If it's my only one, I'll keep it. But say I go into my Machamps, and I have 15 Machamps, and 2 of them are Hundos, and then I got a bunch of 93s. I'm never gonna power up those 93s. So I'll probably get rid of those. You gotta go through your storage, make some tough calls, kind of ask yourself some tough questions. You know, with shinies, if you want to keep them, that's fine, but you'll probably find in your storage, you're keeping a lot of things that you never intend on powering up. So, you know, what's the point on keeping them? Much appreciated. Thank you for the great advice, dude. No worries at all, man. Stardust is like up my alley. I am looking for Stardust on a daily basis, so glad to help when I can. Okay, man, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens on this one. Another shiny Eevee, perhaps? Nah, 570. That is a stinky one. We'll bonk Eevee right on the face, though, and continue. So no birds off G-Bird Avenue, but I'm not giving up. I'm still optimistic. I really hope the weather cooperates, though. It's kind of like tapered off a little bit in rain right now, but if that comes back... Dude, the wind was blowing sideways, so, like, even under my umbrellas. Like, these, like, gusts of rain blowing into my face before. You meant item bag. Oh, so item bag, for me, I obviously have a pretty big item storage, but I'll go through... The first thing I look for are berries. So I like to keep gold and silvers. Every other berry I like to delete, so I'll go through, get rid of nanas, get rid of raspberries. Another thing you can go through is evolution items. So a lot of these evolution items, you don't need to have this many of. So the things I like to keep a lot of are Sinnoh Stones and Unova Stones, because those are commonly used. But stuff like King's Rock, Metal Coats, Dragon Scales, upgrades, maybe keep 5 max. Like, you don't have to have a ton of stuff like that. Same thing with TMs. If you don't do a lot of, a ton of, like, PvP battling, I'd maybe keep 50 fast and 100 charge max. So start thinning out those. If you have rare candies, you know, think about dumping them into maybe Palkia or Dialga for the adventure effect. But yeah, start off with that, man. Obviously, like, having more storage is just going to be the way to go, but if you can't buy it right now, getting rid of the things you don't need are going to be key. 582, still no shiny? Dang, Ashley, I hope you get it soon. You're due. You've been grinding that. They got to reward you soon. Okay, we're coming up on another few good bird spots here. You can tell, so if I look, you can see the city in front of me, all the Pokestops and gyms. For whatever reason, the bird spots that I find birds in are, like, nowhere near those. So it looks very weird that, like, you'd be like, oh, why are you not hunting that area? But it's because I always see birds over here. Let me have a look around for the Raiderinos. Oh, Shadow Pink Egg. I'm down for that, man. I am very much down for a Shadow Pinky. Hopefully going to be Drowsy or Bagon or Ralt. Anything that can be Shiny Shadow, I'm down for. Ashley says thank you. A giant egg. Dude, the rain on my screen is ruining my throws right now. Rain on my screen is winning the battle. How about you? Scorbunny can't shine yet. It's a level 1. You know what? I'll catch him. The level 1s are kind of cool. We may as well. So up here is a good bird spot. Also up by these 2 Eevees, which we will do. I've seen quite a few birds as of recently there. Mr. Lechonk that is not pink. Yesterday it took us a few hours to actually find a bird. But I'm very excited for this next street. I have some high hopes. That one turned into a Bagon up here too, so we will run that once we get here. Because Bagon, I think I only got 1 shiny shadow of that. I did evolve it into Salamence. But let me show you. For those that haven't seen, like, look at how cool this looks. Go to Salamence and shiny. Like, these raids are worth doing just for that. Mods responded. The mods are always here to help everyone, man. How you playing and streaming at the same time? Aren't you walking? Yeah, exactly. So, here's my feet moving. I have the chat phone here. I'm holding an umbrella. And my game is being played on the phone that I am using the camera with. So that's how I'm doing that. It's a very hectic setup, man. It is a very hectic setup, but I try to make it work. Obviously, you know, it's a lot easier to do this with nice weather and sunshine and whatever, but yeah. Yeah, do what Jan says. Definitely drop a like, man. Smash the like button. It is free. It helps me out. I'd appreciate it. If a short story for us all. Is it a good story? Is it like Toy Story? Rachel's back. What's up? Miss Rachel. We're going to do a couple of these Eevees up here too. I don't know if you want to hop in on those or not. Because it looks like there's the 2 Eevees, and then we'll do the bag on here as well. That sounds like the plan. It's also like the witching hour for this area where lots and lots of crazy people are out and about. How did I get my name? I don't know. BT's kind of been a nickname of mine my whole life. And I do be grinding, so kind of just like that. This is a good bird spot, come on. Give us a bird. I'm going to check 2 more spots. We're going to do these raids after. What was that? What spawned in there? It's the Bat Damon. Okay, let me get one more. One more spawn and then we'll run these. Come on. As a newbie to this game, you're wild, bro. Hey, thanks, man. I mean, I just try to have fun, do my thing. And I'm blessed to have you guys along for the ride with me. Let's actually hop in on this one. He has big toes. Are you participating in trade day? I will be when I get home. Yeah, I actually have some very spicy things to trade. So I will be doing that. I don't think I'll be streaming it just because by the time I get home, it'll be pretty late. But I'll record them if anything good happens. I'll definitely show you guys in the shorts. I kind of wish that trade day was going to be like an ongoing thing, you know? It would have been really cool if they made trade day like every Sunday forever. Because I was really wanting to make like, you know, keep some really intense stuff for a trade week, kind of like I did this week and film the whole thing, but didn't work out time-wise. How can you quick throw and exit on mobile? I don't know how to do it. I'll show you after. All right, let's do this one. It's very easy. But essentially what I'm doing is sliding the berry tray into the middle with one finger and throwing the ball with the other. So it takes a little bit of coordination, but that's exactly what you're doing. Once you do that, it lets you hit the run button. It is called the quick catch. Frogachu with 6%. Big toe Grindz. Remind me to unfriend Godsley. Alright, we're almost there. How do you get a Tapas? What's that? Eternatus? Oh, so you got that from the Max Finale event. You had to get it from the Go Pass from that event. But here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like. For some shiny luck, a 749. Yo, is that good? Why do I feel like I've seen a bunch of these that have been like in the 6s? It could just have to deal with weather boost. I don't... Dude, hopefully this is green. This could be really good. Come on. Not shiny. Okay, let's see. Unless the hundo's maybe like in the 8s. So it could just be weather boosted. I could just be tripping and it's weather boosted. Not very good, but... Yeah, must have just been weather boost. Ooh, Tyrunt. A Tyrunt that's not blue, but still kind of cool. Let's do some of these Eevees now. Let's hop in on this one. Steps as everyone like, definitely do that. Do you think he's an actual toad? We talking about the Bagon? I don't know if I'd call him a toad. Oh, Heatran. Trying to cross the road when I was reading that. I don't think I believe he's a toad, man. He doesn't give me very much toady vibes, if I'm being honest. Wonder if I can fold my umbrella down. How much is it raining? This umbrella's ruining my life to carry. I might try to fold this down. While we do this raid, I think we will. We'll make the executive call. All right, 3 of us in here. Let's go. And yes, I do have a dog. My beautiful Abby dog. Dude, this looks gross to put my phone on. Oh, my poor phone. I need to put this down so I can, like, fold my umbrella down, but my phone is like, ew, don't put me here. Umbrella's soaked. That's nice. When did I start Pokemon GO? I started playing Pokemon GO in August of 2023. Man, putting this wet umbrella back in my bag, this never seems like a good idea. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to crunch this wet thing into my bag for the foreseeable future. And also on cue. Seems like every time I put my umbrella away, it starts raining again. So we'll wait and see if that happens. Okay, well, I think we hopefully figured out what I needed to do. Thank you guys for carrying me in the raid while I mess with all my gear here. Alright. Looks good. Looks good to go. I can start tapping again. Again, my phone is grossed out that I put it on this ledge. How many rare Pokemon have you got? Not include raid Pokemon? A lot, man. There's 11,000 in my account, so I definitely don't keep track of every single one of them, but quite a few. Okay, this was a very quick battle. If you haven't already, you know what to do. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 612 is the hundo. That's what we need to see. Here we go. Yeah, Axolotl, exactly. Sorry, I was rummaging through my gear, but yeah, it was around for the Go Fest event, this Zama. And shiny. No, 591. We missed the excellent throw. Let's run the other one while I'm here. I'm under this ledge here, which is like kind of nice and dry, so we'll run one more. One more sounds good. And let's bring ourselves a, let's bring an Articuno to leave. Yeah. Send more invititos. These are still fun though, man. This is a good Dynamax. I wish it was a little bit cheaper. It should have been 250 particles, but either way. Eevee soloable right now? Yeah, of course. It just takes more time. And for me, I'm trying to, like, you know, help other people get in the raids and stuff. How many best buddy Pokemon do I have? About 30. Around 30. I'm not too crazy with best buddying stuff. I haven't been in the past. I've been getting better for it as of recent, but, yeah, I was slacking for a while. Alright, the 4-piece McNugget meal. What is my Pokemon preferé? What's that mean? My favorite one is Gyarados. No shiny again. This one's going to be shiny. I can feel it. This one's going to be the white Eevee. Hey, let's ride with 4 months. Says, hey, BT, how you doing today? Doing great, man. I'm a little bit soggy as I'm grinding in the snow and stuff, but thank you very much for supporting the channel for 4 months, man. You guys are way ahead of me. Make sure you drop the W's for Mr. Ride. Appreciate you, dude. What is your opinion on the Whole Foods pizza? I haven't had one. I don't think we have Whole Foods here. Hey, Eric, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. Hopefully you brought me a shiny Eevee. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate that. I'm literally just looking in the window of a post office right now. They're probably looking at me like, who is this guy? Okay, Eevee is down, so 612 is the hundo. And of course, we do want to see the white one. We're going to leave our Articuno here. And come on. Okay, not shiny. How much would I sell my account for if I had to sell it? I never would, honestly. Honestly, like, I couldn't do that. I have so many good memories with it. I travel to events in person for this game. You know, I grind it. It's, you know, my whole channel's based off this now. There's no way I'd ever sell it. I couldn't do that. Are you an apple? Because apple? I'm not an apple. I'm a guy. I'm a human. I'm a human being. Got the shift tree. 1 million pesos? What's that in Canadian dollars? Probably, like, not that. Let me see if this is Magnemite. I owe it to myself. I need one more Magnemite for the family. Like the shiny one, I mean, so... Let me see. Ah, it's Jolty. A human being indeed. Okay, Mr. Joltimus. You're not the one for me. You're the one for someone, but just not for me. I sell it for $1 billion? I don't think anyone would offer that. I feel like anyone would do anything for $1 billion. Got the Sudowoodo. I mean, if someone in the house has $1 million, or $1 billion, we could talk, but I don't think anyone does. It'd all be hypothetical. I just love my account so much too, man. Playing this game it's awesome. Ooh, the Mawile. That could have been shiny. Is a boosted shiny too. Mr. Murkrow. I'm very conflicted on what to do because it's like the sky, dude. The sky looks bad. Let me show you. I don't know if you'll actually be able to see if the camera will pick it up or not. But like, it just looks like darkness, right? You can't tell. For me, there's a big contrast in that part of the sky. That's where Bird Park is. It looks horrendous for rain. So I don't know if I want to go back there, man. I don't think I do, because that's going to be like a struggle on the water. Favorite legendary is Ho-Oh. This birdie right here, and this is a Shundo. The Shieldon. Yo, what's this guy? Oh, imagine seeing this guy in your house. Call the exterminator, get him out of here. But we do have to swap him because he has full buddy hearts for the day. Let's get him going. If you were a vegetable, which would you be? Don't worry, you don't have to eat it. I couldn't do it, man. I don't think I could go on being a vegetable. I couldn't do it. Let's feed Garchomp a berry because he's hungry. There we go. We got to explore 40 more K to level up, which is exciting. We're getting there. Okay, if I can run away from this now, perfect. Ourselves the Illumise. Might just do like a lap of the city then, so we can be like safe from the rain if it does rain. Banzuki says chomp chomp. Still so cool I got this guy, man. Is that shiny? I can't tell. It is. This is a Shundo. I'll Mega Evolve him and you'll be able to tell. The Mega for this is like a fantastic looking shiny. Unfortunately, the shiny as is, though, is not too striking, but check this out. This thing is special. This thing is very, very cool. And this is a Shundo I picked up at the wild area. Again, I did post a recap video. If you want to see all the stuff I got at the wild area, you can check it out. But this thing's a beauty. And very useful, too. Obviously not as good of a ground type as Groudon, but it's very useful. Mr. Magmar, what's that for? I can't even see what that raid is. It's broken. Let me check. It's a Tox. Okay. Interesting. We got the Drowsy. Yo, what was that Shadow 1-star? Oh, it was Bagon, wasn't it? I was going to say, I thought there was like a Drowsy coming in, but it turned into Bagon. Hey, Carrot, what's up? W Mega? It looks awesome. You'd be a bell pepper? Just someone like cooking you onto a pizza or something like that? Mr. Mana? How about you? Hey, Marvin, thanks for the sub. Nikki, thank you for the sub. And Griselda, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome in. Eevee again. We have 10 minutes left from the Daily Incense. I gotta rack my brain to see if I want to extend it or not. Just because, yeah, I think it is gonna rain pretty heavy at some point. And that will not be fun to be caught out in that. So, looks like we got some 2Ks gonna hatch kind of soon. We have 2 hatch and egg quests that I'll hold on to for now. How do you get so many balls? Being around Pokestops. So I'm constantly spinning them, running the Go Plus, stuff like that. The Go Plus is connected currently, and you can see all these stops, you know. I try to be good about spinning them, but don't really have any Pokeballs. Just have mainly Great Balls and Ultras at the moment. Blitzel, got that Tap Pig. I'm going to try to do like one lap through this little park up here on the left. If we don't see a bird, then maybe I'll just grind some raids. Maybe that's the play for us today. Because I don't trust the rain, man. Like, it looks like it's going to be a real bad storm soon. Let me check these for Kecleons. Was it like 2 days ago? I saw like 10 Kecleons that day. I haven't seen any today yet, though. Mega Garchomp comes to raids a few times per year. I don't know when it's coming back, but it seems to come fairly often. And yeah, the shiny, like, dude, look at that. That's so sick. Love that thing. What if I use Master Balls on? So one of them I traded. I caught a Galarian Moltres and traded it to Garlic. And it's a 98 now that he's been traded for her. And the other was a level 1 bird. So I'm trying to get the level 1 bird set. You can see I have 33 birds here. And I almost have the level 1 collection. I got the Moltres here. And I got the Articuno. So I need a level 1 Zapdos, and I'll have all 3 level 1 birds. Which they're not useful, they're just kind of rare, right? It's coming in December? For Garchomp? Shane sent me a raid. Usually those are always good. Okay, nice. It is good. 17 minutes, but that could be our Sableye. What am I going to use my trinket on? I'm not sure yet. Hopefully, I mean, in a perfect world, one of my friends will catch a Galarian Articuno because, speaking of birds again, another goal that I'm trying to get right now is I have 2 of the 3 Shundo Galarian Birds. So I need Articuno, because that's like the best one of the shinies I have. So I have lots of other birds I could trade. Ideally, what hopefully is going to happen is one of my friends will catch an Articuno, and I can trade them like a Zapdos or a Moltres for it, if they still need one of those. How's the Eevee grind going? Not bad. I got a shiny one yesterday. We got this guy. Where is he? This guy right here. That's the only shiny so far, though. We got a couple 96s as well. Mr. Leak Duck. Our bird yesterday was right here. So we're coming up, maybe getting to do the repeat. Well, I don't know. Not a scientist. We'll find out. Mr. Minen as well. But yeah, hopefully this raid in 16 minutes is going to be Sableye. I would love to stop hunting for that thing. Because it's mainly all remote raids at this point, which are expensive and kind of annoying to do. What else is good for the shiny evolutions? There's lots. All of them are pretty cool looking. If we go to Eevees, go to the family, like this would be cool to have. That'd be pretty awesome to have. Holy, this is look at how many shiny Eevees I have. Trying to find ones that aren't actually Eevee way at the bottom. If we do this, there we go. I thought I evolved a bunch of random stuff, no? It's the Jolteon, the Leafeon. A lot of these are still just Eevee. I think the Espeon would look really cool. I don't know where I have one of those, though. That would look awesome. That's the Scarf Espeon. You got 2 2s going in. Number 1's going to be the Squirtle. Number 2 is going to be the Bondly. Yes, Eevee's around till Monday. Indeed. Indeed it is. I think we'll walk through this light tunnel up here. I'll show you guys when we get through there. It looks kind of sick this time of the year. 2 quest number 1 is the Feebas. 117 is the Hundo. Number 2, another Feebas 101. And those are shiny boosted technically. Those are a 1 in 64 shiny boost. Well, yeah, maybe we'll just do some of the raids if we don't end up getting a bird in the next, what do we have, 5 minutes left? Might just go for raids then. Nidoran as well. And yeah, I guess yesterday we didn't come across any birds till right at the end, so it could happen. Hey, puppy dog. Yeah, this is this little tunnel thing they have here. It's like a light show in the park. I figured we walked through there. Only got to show half of it, and the game crashed. Okay, so good thing we didn't run into a bird, because that would have sucked. Yeah, Snack, we did, yeah. We did indeed. Okay, game's back on now. Pharisee, you got the Christmas music pumping out here too. Hopefully not going to get a copyright strike for me. The Psyduck. What about Dewpider? Come on, birds. Off-brand Pikachu is kind of near here, yes. Yeah, they moved him. He's actually across the road now. Snack says, good, good. What do you have? What do you have, good sir or woman? A fire one again? I'm not down for that. Used a Golden Raspberry Ultra Ball and lost it? Yeah, I believe it, man. They do be running. Hey, Sarah, what's up? How about you? Yeah, that park has a ton of people in it, man. I guess they're all there to see, the lights and whatever. Last year it was kind of like all to myself, but it's pretty busy right now. Is there a raid down that way? A Heatran? How about we'll run the Daily Incense? If I don't see a bird, we'll start with that Heatran, work our way back to all the raids. Because I'd like to keep running the Daily Incense, but the place I think that we do well is the bird park, and I think it's going to, like, pour rain there. So it might not be the day for birds. Make 2 excellent throws, okay. I'm so used to looking for more Pecco quests, and now all the quests are just random. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard. But he is not shiny. Let's go look for the off-brand Pikachu. They have all kinds of stuff here, like all kinds of like these lights. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Something, I guess. We have the Great Value Shrek up here. Shrock and Donkery. And some other stuff. I'll find the Pikachu. When I find him, I'll let you know. So many lights up this way. Ooh. A huge mask would have been cool. Alright. Mr. Piplup. We're gonna get a bird or not, man. I don't know. Yesterday was right at the end of the Daily Incense. Like, literally right at the end. So we still could. Any Latios? There should be some popping soon. If you mean to do them. I did catch a shiny one today, too. Which is nice. I found Pikachu up here. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys. Satotl. Not shiny. Look at him. He's like, yay! Hopefully you get a bird. Yeah! That thing looks old, man. That looks like an OG. Someone put that there in 99, it looks like. Got the Care Blast. Yeah, Shannon, we're not at a raid. So, same thing that I tell you every single day when you're in here, but we're not at a raid currently. So if we get to a raid, then sure, but as you can see, we're not at a raid again. Oh, Rhyhorn's cool. Mr. Rhyhornius. And let's see, was that good? That's a pretty big CP. Yeah, it's alright. It's decent. And we got a hairless hot dog. Maybe no birds, man. There's 2 minutes left. I don't know. I don't know, man. I want to be optimistic, but it's feeling like a day we might miss on birds. We did hunt the birds, I guess, for like 2-ish hours. But they're not guaranteed. Even in the best of spots, you can have bad luck. We do have the correct weather boost to be hunting, so all birds would be boosted because they're all a dual flying type, right? But yeah. Yeah, Rachel, they can wear on you. When you go through like a lot of raids not getting a shiny, it gets annoying. It definitely adds up on the patience. But raids can also be so glorious. We're getting lucky. Ooh, Hundo Eevee. Yo, sick, another one. Okay, so I quick caught this somewhere today. Obviously, it's not the Dynamax one. That would have been awesome, but still cool. Love to pick that up. Yeah, I got 50 seconds. Then we'll run Heatran, and then it looks like whatever's available in the city. Gonna be some kind of mega raid here. What's in the megas right now? Manectric? Ampharos? Something like that. Dude, the Hundo Eevees, that's been one of the Hundos that I've been like the most fortunate with. If I go into my Eevees, 4-star and Eevee, you have 14 different Hundo Eevees. So you have the whole family done, all the evolutions. Some additional Eevees as well. This guy's cool too. I never evolved him. He has like the little hat on. I love that. And of course, my boy. I should best buddy one of these. Meowth that is boosted but not a shiny. And this is going to be our last Daily Incense spawn. So GG's to the Daily, man. Honestly, we saw the Gyarados. That was about it. That was about the best that the Daily had to offer today. And that was hours ago too. Whoa. That's in the background. Look at this. She's like giving like a book report. Why is that behind her? Okay. Let me see what this is. This could be Carvana, right? And Carvana can shine. Yo, what is happening here? It is Carvana. Okay, we'll smash this, then we're going to do the Heatran. Yo, that was so weird. I'm just looking at like the Daily Incense recap. And, okay, the Muck. This thing is super tanky, very annoying. What move is that? I wonder if that's Bullet Punch. Thing is shredding through me. And hopefully not going to be another Alolan Muck in the back. It probably is going to be. It is just so tanky, man. But I'm pretty sure this Grunt, usually if they do have one Muck, they have two of them. Okay, don't be Muck. Don't be Muck. Of course it is. Oh no, it's the same typing, but it's actually the Skunk Tank. That's better. Weird. I saw the typing, I was like, oh, it's going to be the same. It is not. Raid predictions for Go Tour. I kind of hope it's going to be Mega Mewtwo. That'd be awesome. People seem to think it's going to be, but we don't actually know. Okay, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Carvana can be Shiny Shadow, although the rates from Grunts are extremely low, so I'm not expecting to see this. And I actually never got one of these from Sierra when she had it. But come on. No green fish, and I think you want to be in the 220s, 230s. Something like that. How much time do I have left on that yellow egg? 7 minutes? Okay, perfect. Let me check these guys. Bellsprout with no yellow leaves on them. The Paris as well. And the Wurmple. Okay, let's do it. Do we have new mods? No. We haven't added a new mod for a little while. Our newest mod would be Lunch in late September, I think. So yeah, it's been a little bit. The names are different though because at tags, right? So if you're seeing anyone that says like you don't recognize, it's probably just from the at tags. Because yeah, YouTube keeps switching back and forth from having like usernames and at tags. I don't know why. I really don't appreciate it, but that's what they keep doing. Let's get our Shundo Chompy front and center. Is it true Ducklet takes up a spawn for a G-Bird? Maybe, Oscar. So there's technically rare spawns when it comes to Daily Incense. So things like Satotl or Charizard or Blastoise, whatever, are in spots that birds can be. I don't know about Ducklet, though. That might be in the common pool. I don't know if I'd say that's one of them. No, Snack, you're good, man. That's what the streams are for. That's, like, I mean, never feel bad about that. The streams are supposed to be interactive. You can chat, right? That's what makes the streams fun, I think, in my opinion. Like, nothing wrong with, making videos. But the reason I do like streams is because it's a lot more interactive when you can kind of chill rather than just, 10 minutes of polished finds on the day. How difficult will Dynamax Lugia be, says Fox? I don't know. It hasn't debuted yet. It's kind of a tanky Pokemon when it comes to regular raids. And keep in mind that Dynamax is only 4 players. So it could be tanky-ish. We don't actually know yet. Also, we don't really have too many dominant Dark-type attackers. So maybe Grimmsnarl is going to be useful for that. I don't know what the top Dark-type is for Dynamax or Gmax. But you're going to want to use Dark against it. Or I guess Rock types too, which again begs the question. We don't have too many good Rock types in the game. Alright, man, let's go. Is it going to be good? I don't think so. It might be a decent flyer for now. Just because we haven't had too many different Dynamax Pokemon enter the game yet, right? Like, Dynamax is still relatively new. It's been out for a year, but there's probably still under 100 Pokemon that can be Dynamax. So it could be a good flyer for now. Haban, what's up, man? Did you come down to Florida for the Wild event? I did not. I was in Canada for that. I was thinking about going for the Safari event in December, but I think I'm going to miss it. This game is just so expensive, man. I try to travel for, like, the major events, but can't make them all because, yeah, this day-to-day gameplay for this event is so expensive. LA says, I'm having a good day. That's awesome, man. Love to hear that. All right. We're almost there, and I don't know where the next... Oh, yeah, it was a mega raid here, right? If it's Ampharos, I'm kind of down, I guess. We could wait for that yellow egg I have coming in, too. Will people be able to solo Dynamax Lugia, says Jackson? So, yes, I think so, but not everyone. I don't think it's going to be like, you just go and easy blindly tap. I think people will be able to do it with the best of conditions, using the Zacian effect, level 50 counters. Sure, but I don't think it's going to be like your average Joe can do it. Okay, so 2145 is the hundo for this. The 2113 is decent. Missed the Mighty event? Yeah, I mean, dude, it was pretty cold for me too, but the event was A+. Okay, let's see. Is this one shiny? Come on, Heatran. No, he's not. You can tell by the eyeballs right away. The eyes are usually a dead giveaway for him. What did this turn into? If it's Ampharos, like I said, it's Manectric. Yeah, I'll probably skip that. Probably skip it, and let's wait for... That egg's in 3 minutes? Okay, let's do that. We'll do whatever that hatches into, hopefully Sableye, but if it is Scyther or Aerodactyl, I'll run it as well. And then we'll go downtown and look for... That laddie's going to end. That laddie hatches soon. We have another Heatran here. Okay, we have enough stuff around. Definitely enough things going on to keep us busy. Let's run Palkia for a few minutes. Dude, imagine if they made it like an event where you could run Palkia for half the price or something. I love this effect. It's so good. Am I going to do Shadow Lugia raids? Yeah, raid everything in game. As you know, I don't really take any events off. I'm always playing and raiding whatever's around. Hey, Jupiter, what's up? Any Shundo so far on this stream? No. I do have some Shundos. I actually got 3 Shundos in the last, 2 weeks. It's been very crazy. But I did not pull a Shundo today. Not yet. Jangmo, that's a 401. How about you? Rilo says the cold doesn't bother me. Yeah, the hand thing, dude. The hand thing is the worst. That's probably the part of me that freezes the most. The hands and maybe my face sometimes. BT's a Shundo in real life. Harry says Shundo. Mention the word and everyone just perks up. But yeah, our last Shundos, if we go... we did finish the bottle cap process for this guy right here. So technically an older catch, but still is one of our newer Shundos. And then also, most recently this guy. Actually, the most recent would be the Garchomp, but there's some really cool ones in here now. Mr. Geodude. Hopefully this building doesn't make me lag here. Hey, Marissa, what's up? I saw that we went Lucky Friends, which is awesome. And Machop. Ah, it's Mankey. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. I'm going to run away from this so we can hop in that raid here in a sec. 261 hundos this year? Really? But yeah, how you been, Marissa? Good to see you. I saw that, like, I think it was last night or something. I saw a little thing pop up. I'm like, oh, we hit Lucky Friends. It's been a while. I'm surprised we didn't go Lucky before that, if I'm being brutally honest. Yeah, exactly. Just we're talking about trades, I know. That's pretty awesome. Also, Snorlax. Dude, there's like Christmas lights here in the park. People keep slowing down, and I think that they're looking at me, but I'm like, oh yeah, there's lights here. So it's not as weird as I thought. 35 seconds. If you want to hop in on this, if you're on the friends list, let me know. So it can be either Scyther, Aerodactyl, or hopefully I'm hoping for Sableye. The Garlic says bonk, please. Is the software messed up again? Bonk. We also have Mr. Venipede bonk. Let me know if I should reset it. Stupid software, man. Christmas lights in November? Indeed, yeah. They do have those. They do have those. Is it messed up? Okay, get 1 sec, guys. I'm going to reset the software. Hold on. It should be back now. Oh, it's Sableye too. Nice. Okay. Yeah, every now and then I have to reset it. This software is just garbage, man. For some reason, it's been, like, just so bad in the last month or so. All right, let's do this one. You can snipe this if you want to. I really hope we get this shiny. This would make my day. Do you have any tips on how to catch the black and red Moltres? The Galarian Moltres? Pretty much just running your daily incense, that blue incense in the top right. Use that, walk around, hope for the best. There's no easy way to get it. It's a very tough thing to encounter, very tough thing to catch. But just running your daily incense, exploring, that's your best bet. All right, 5 of us in here. We got Mr. Dev in here too. I feel like me and Dev have very similar taste in raids. We're always in the same raids together. All right, now my chat phone's messing up. Come on, technology. Ready for it to be dark at like 9 and not 5? I am. Yeah, I gotta wait a long time for that though, man. We just got darkness all the time now. Like, it's winter here, right? So the days won't get long again for me until like April. A long time from now. Winter in Canada lasts between like 8 and 10 months. It's very rough. You work for the post office, you learn how to hate Christmas? I guess for you, right? Lots of packages and stuff. Probably very busy for a postal worker. Got Mr. J hopping in too. Let's do it, man. Someone's getting a shiny here. Hey, Lyle, good to see you, man. Dev is the best. I feel like we have a very, like I said, very similar taste in raids. Well, I mean, that's probably just shadow raids in general, but... Hey, Pro, what's up, dude? Banzuki says so many packages. So what you're saying is when people are shopping on Amazon, they should think about poor Banzuki to having to deliver them. Everyone's like, you know what? I will take that 9,000-piece puzzle set. I've earned it. And I will select to ship in separate boxes. Need more Eevee, says Rachel. I'm down for some more Eevees. I can find Eevees if you want Eevees. Banzuki says yes, correct. Okay, I missed what the CP was. I was making fun of Banzuki. Hopefully it's good. 843 is the hundo. And I don't really care if it's shiny. I more so... no, opposite. I don't care if it's good. I do care if it's shiny. Scratch everything I just said. Here we go. Come on. Not shiny in 784. Thank you to Shane for the invite, though. That's terrible. Rachel says, I'll take them. All right, let's... I think I know where the Eevees are plentiful up here. It's starting to rain again. Yo, don't do that. Come on, weather. Ah, water on my screen. My screen's like, hi, now I'm broken because I have 1 drop of water. Let me give that the wiperoo. Give it the squeegee. Okay, Sableye. You're done, man. Get out of here. Holy spawns. Dude, that's a ton of spawns. If I had Pokeballs, I'd be running the Go Plus. Yeah, there's 2 Eevees right there. And I think I can get shelter from the rain, too, so that's good. Check out my cute Pokemon. Make them Mawile, and I'd love to check them out. Don't be Snubble, don't be Snubble, don't be Snubble or Vulpix. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Thank you for making it Mawile. You're the GOAT? Thanks, man. What's up, Toast? How's it going? Have you seen eggs? Because you guys are the perfect combo. I'm going to stand next to this furniture store while I do this. This place is always probably like wondering what I'm doing here. I'm just like, hi, is it warm inside? Think I could come in there? That's a cool bathtub. I don't think I would fit in there though, but kind of cool. Anyways, back to the raid stuff. Back to the raids at hand. Weather is always trolling me, man. Always, always. It's like, I'm going to rain for 5 seconds, and now I'm not. And then I pull out the umbrella, and then the rain goes away, and then the umbrella goes away, and then it rains. The whole point of the weather is just to make my life hard. Nate is like, it's like an inside joke. I'll be texting Nate because he lives in this city, and he'll be like, oh yeah, if you come to town, it's gonna rain. And it always does. I bring the bad weather. The bath time grinds. The stream loads in, it's me with a rubber ducky in there. So today, guys, we're gonna be trying out the new bath bomb. Here we go. What's up, Richard? Let's see it, man. Let's see if this one wants to be our Shiny Shadow Mawile. I don't have this. It's not the most striking shiny, but I would love it. Come on. No. And a 326. Otherwise known as Dog Plops. Look at all these spawns. I wish it wasn't raining so bad so I could catch them easier, but that's the life that I'm living right now. How do you get a Shiny Groudon? From raids. So when Groudon comes to raids, like any other legendary, you can get the Shiny if you're lucky. That's how you get them. Go Plus is slack and it's turned off. What quest just gave me pineapple berries and why? They're like, hey, do you want pineapples? Because you're going to get some. Lunatone. There's raindrops falling right onto my nose right now. And I don't particularly like that. It's a weird sensation. Mr. Natu. Holy Eevees galore. Kind of surprised we haven't seen a shiny one in the wild. I'm going to run across the road this way. Best catch of the day so far is Shiny Shadow Latios, I think. Probably the best one we got so far. Oh my god, my screen is soaked, man. I'm just going to shiny check things till we get to this Eevee raid. The 2 Eevee raids, rather. Raindrops falling on my nose. Yeah, I think that's the song lyrics, right? That song was written by a guy playing Go for sure. Come on, raid, let me in here. I should have grabbed my car and did this. Maybe I might do that for the next one. For the future, then I'll know. Alright, of course, always buying MP. See you later, money. Let's make sure that Miss Wachel gets in this one. She's a little bit of a fan of Eevee. She thinks that they're just okay. You guys can snipe this if you want to. I'm going to squeegee off my screen again. Oh my god, how did it get that wet? That's what she said, but also, oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's out in the rain for 1 second. All my stuff is soaked. Don't see Rufflet in the wild every day? Yeah, it's kind of cool. The Ruffles chips, I don't mind him. I think he's just okay. Let's bring in RDB. There we go. Rachel says they aight. Gonna leave it for 5 more seconds and we're ready up. Have you seen BT? That's how it got so wet. Oh my god, Banzuki. I shouldn't have read that one. I gotta start refiltering my chat. I usually run it through my brain once and see if it's acceptable to read on YouTube. But every now and then I have these days where I'm like, just let it fly, who cares? And today was one of these days. Michael BT Scott. There's the Kristen faces. That Ditto face is so good, man. It's just a classic. Alright, we have 2 doggos. The 2 doggos versus the Eevee. Urinator says no sound? Is it broken? Someone let me know. Hey, Sandy, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in, dude. Anything Banzuki or Reese says should get withheld for mod review? Sound is fine? Okay, nice. I feel like YouTube's having a lot of issues. I feel like YouTube's like having a lot of weird things break all the time now. So yeah, YouTube, fix your game. Fix your platform, whatever. Fix your whatever. Audio is 5x5? Well, why isn't it like 69x69? Should be that instead. Should be 6x9. My god, these are way too tanky of battles. Why am I spending my whole life in here? I was a relatively young lad before I started doing Eevee. Okay, there we go. Zacian with the Awoo. Would it kill Zacian to do 1 raid without having to Awoo? Like, I understand why he needs to do it, and it's whimsical and everything, but he doesn't have to woo every time. Should I make a homemade Tim Hortons farmer wrap? Yeah, dude, that sounds so good, man. Those, in theory, should be so good, but the people working at Tim Hortons are like, I'm gonna put sauce, even though you asked for no sauce. So, yeah, they're not good, because that guy will not be censored, says Banzuki. Okay, here we go. You know what to do. Drop a like for some shiny luck. We're going to drop an Articuno. And shiny, come on. No. 589. What's a farmer's wrap? Rachel, it's like a breakfast sandwich, but they put like eggs, bacon, cheese, hash browns, something else maybe, I don't know, into a wrap. It's pretty good. But again, you ask for no sauce, and then the guy's like, duh, I'm going to put sauce. Ruin your day. Hey, I don't like that sauce, Isaac. I don't know. I respect it if you like it, but the sauce is not the life for me. It's a sauce that would be good on other stuff, but it doesn't taste good on my breakfast. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I don't want to eat ketchup on a steak, right? Ketchup might be good for some, but definitely not on a steak. It feels like it's wrong on there. Burrito is called a burrito. The K is back, so it sounds like a McDonald's breakfast wrap, kind of, yeah. It's a little bit more nuanced than that. Not really, actually. It's just made from a different restaurant. Yeah, Tim Hortons is very, very hit and miss. When it's on, it's pretty good, but at the same time, like, it depends who's working there. Every now and then you go to get a coffee there, and there's like a 14-year-old kid that's like dumping the bottom of 5 different coffee pots into yours, and you're like, yeah, I kind of don't want just the burnt grinds of all 5. And he's like, well, why not? It's like, because I told you. Do it again. Laggy Shaggy, what's up? Eggs are gross? Hold on, how do I unmod Rachel? Let me just time you out forever. Eggs are the best, Rachel. Come on. You're making me, you're questioning my belief. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Eggs are the best. Eggs have literally been my breakfast every single day for like 10 plus years. And if I don't eat eggs, I'm like up at night looking at the ceiling like, oh, I bet they were going to be good. Eggs are the best, dude. So good. I wish I liked them, says Rachel. You gotta try eggs the right way. I feel like eggs could be gross if they're made if they're made the wrong way. Isaac's gonna go make it now. The same way you got me that time? Yeah, exactly, Kay. I gotta remember how I did that. It's something a chicken poops out, says Rachel. I mean, with that logic, though, isn't milk just cow pee? It pretty much is. Which, I don't really like milk, and I don't like even more thinking that it came out of a cow wiener, but I don't know. Marissa says crazy. Kez says eggs are amazing. Hold on, we're promoting Kez to favorite human of the day, I think. Eggs are amazing. Yes, they are. Scrambled only, says Banzuki. I like to do them a very specific way, so hear me out. Anyone who likes yolks, this is not the egg for you. But what I do is I crack the yolks and kind of swirl them together like you would like an omelet. And then I put cheese on them, but I fry them on the cheese side down. So it makes like a crispy cheese on them, and then you put hot sauce and put it into a wrap. And it's probably the best thing that exists in life. I don't think there's anything better than that in life. It is so good. An udder is different? Well, you know, tomato, potato. I don't know, Rachel. It pretty much is looking very close. I don't know if it's one of those, Banzuki. Love cheesy scrambled eggs with plenty of salt and pepper. Yeah, exactly. That. Exactly that. And a shiny Eevee. Why, man? 569, nice, but come on. Doing that. Let's be shiny next time, stupid Eevee. Eggs and soldiers? Is soldiers like some crazy way that the UK people call like sausages or something like that? What's a soldier? Having some soldiers for breakfast? Is that what that is? I'm just randomly farming Eevees at the post office here. Eggs are a no-go for me. Sounds good, but it's like a texture thing. It tastes more like, I don't know. It's like, when I fry them in cheese, it kind of makes it like, almost taste like fast food. I don't really know how. Toast strips. Toast strips are called soldiers? What? That's insane. That's crazy. I'll never understand the British people. I won't even pretend that I understand them. That's crazy. That's cuckoo bananas. Ah, the light changed on the wrong side. I'm gonna go this way anyways. Don't run me over, guy. Don't. Okay, there we go. That was close for no reason. Wrong chat to have soldiers for breakfast? I don't know if I could do that. People are like, hey, BT, what'd you have for breakfast? Oh, I had some soldiers, you know. Just felt like having a military breakfast today. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, Marissa, it was a weird day. I didn't get a bird today. So I kind of feel like a failure. Like, I kind of feel like I've let everyone down. And, yeah, it's a bad feeling. Tomorrow we'll get back to birds. But some days the birds just don't want to pop up. I don't know. You have more likes than viewers. Yeah, streams are kind of like a revolving door, right? So people come in, they say hi, drop a like. I mean, usually, sometimes. And then they leave, new people come in, so that's how that happens. Like a Swadloon kind of day. Yeah, same for me. I got a Gyarados. That was cool. What else did we get? Lots of Cetoddles. Yeah, just a bunch of not so good stuff. Not angry, just disappointed, says Banzuki. That makes it worse. When you come to my house, I'll make you boiled eggs and soldiers. I don't know if I could do boiled eggs. Fried eggs are the way to go for me, I think. It's got to be fried. Acer says, hope you had a great day. Thanks, man. I did have a good day. Hope you had a good day as well. All right. We're just smashing the EVs. There is a Heatran here, too. I'm just seeking refuge under a awning in front of a post office and have been for some time. Kez says, it's amazing. You should try it. Just cut toast into strips, dip them in your boiled egg. That does sound pretty good. You might be onto something. Okay. Let's see if Z-Swan wants to be shiny. There we go. Some stuff and some things. Just do it, Eevee. Come on. Frick. Whatever. I didn't want a shiny anyways. Just wanted to get a 2-star. And let's do Heatran. There's another Eevee there. My Go Plus is running out of steam. Someone's in Latios. I'm not going to stay in here. Okay, let me have a peek who this is. Why do I feel like this is going to be a wild Nate or not? I have it on a high authority. I'm going to see Nate in here. I feel bad dipping from this. No, that's just all random people. I have no idea who that is. Okay, well, let's do this one. Let's do this. Landon, it's been pretty good, man. It's been pretty good. How's your day going? Send some invites. Dude, there's some crazy sirens going on. How many shiny Dynamax Eevee you get today? None. I got one yesterday, but did not get one today. We actually had an insane day. If anyone missed yesterday's stream, check out the last short. It'll blow your mind. Like, we got a whole week and a half worth of luck in one day. It was insane. Banzuki says, wee woo. What about egg salad? Nah. I'm not an egg salad guy. I know who is, though. Is all the rotten people that sit next to me on planes. They're like, hey, why don't I bring the stinkiest food possible known to man while I sit beside these other strangers on an airplane for 6 hours straight? I feel like the only people who get on airplanes next to me are always the worst. They're like, yeah, I'm just gonna eat a bunch of stinky food and then pass out sleeping on you with my mouth open. How about that? Alright, here we go. Marissa says need to check it out. It was insane. Anthony, thank you for the sub, man. Yeah, exactly what Harry says. That really threw me off. That was cuckoo bananas. Alright, the 5 of us going in. And yeah, sorry if there's a bit of an echo sound here. I'm like in a, under like an awning at the moment, trying to stay dry. Yo, Maki says, yo, bro, what's up, man? How are we doing today? I have like a hood and 2 hats on, so I can't really hear, but I assume that it's echoey here. I'm like in like a concrete little cutout thing. Banzuki says echo. I'm next to this banner of some lady. I don't know what this is for. I feel like that's not a wholehearted smile. This is like, you're like, hey, do you mind if I stay the night? And she's like, well, maybe. I'll have to let you, I might work tomorrow. That's that kind of smile. I don't know what she's selling, but it seems like her heart's not in it, man. It's gonna be a no for me. What is it even for? Looks like it's for mortgage stuff. Alright. Do I have to take this picture, says Banzu? Yeah, it looks like one of those for sure. I don't know if that was the one that she agreed on. Alright, come on, Heatran. I'm gonna have to travel in the rain after this, which I'm not looking forward to. Also, it looks like someone tried to break the glass here. There's like a big cut in the window. Fast forward to tomorrow, that lady's gonna like be suing me for showing her face on a stream. Dude, why is this like the longest Heatran raid ever? You can solo this guy. It's taking all day. Cut an Eevee for your quest? Nice. Getting the quest done. But we're looking for a 2145 on this guy. That's the magic number. Hopefully we at least see one this rotation. I'd love to have another hundo this. I did get a hundo the last time I was around, and I 50 maxed it, but it's a pretty good fire type, so I wouldn't mind having another one for a raid team. But let's see. This one is not a hundo. All right. I'm going to sue unless you buy a house. Yeah, that might be your tactic. Maybe weather boost. Nah, today it won't be. Only would be boosted by snowy for the steel typing or sunny for the fire typing, but shiny. No. 2110. A swing and a miss. What a mess. But we will kabonk him on his head and run away. So there's an Eevee there. If I want the Latios, though, I have to go there. It's a great conundrum. Okay, I'm going to go towards the Latios. Also, I'm going to get my freaking umbrella out one more time, because the rain insists upon being wet today. Can't have any dry rain. Back in my day, we had dry rain. Didn't get wet from it. I wish it was back in the day still. One Pokemon you think needs more love? For you, it's Electros? No one talks about it? It is pretty sick, actually. And it's a pretty cool shiny. I hate his family, though. Timpool sucks. You know what I mean? Like, Timpool got bullied in school, but for good reason, because he sucks. But Electros is pretty nice. I feel like they should have made the Timpool shiny better. They could have made him, like, you know, like some bright blue color or, like, red, and it would have been awesome. But you can barely tell with that one. Do I like Sprike? What's that? That sounds like a made-up internet word. Like people that use the word listicle. I hate that. Have you seen this BuzzFeed listicle? And I'm like, no, use real words. Found a hundo, wild hundo, Eevee, nice. I got one of those today too. My Chaffin has so much water on it, man. I'm trying to like read through raindrops. Sprite. Okay, I was gonna say, what's Sprite? You know, I don't know what that is. I can't say I like it or not. I would like if this guy would stay in his home. English.com. Did you say Timpool? Dynamo. Yeah, I know. I know. You're right. Timpool's cool. Dynamo sucks. DynamoSucks.com. Rachel's having a laugh. My God. Will this thing catch today? Very strange that there was just like a random group doing a or the Latios down here. Usually when people are in raids, I at least have seen their name around, but that's a totally random group. Come on, man. I might just run. If we don't catch up by the time I get to this raid, I'm just going to run. Don't need the candies. I'd like them. It'd be cool to do the raid and catch the thing. Imagine that. I want the Dynamax Sylveon. That would be cool. I don't know if I have the patience to go through all the level up stuff. Someone had a good idea a few days ago saying save the Dynamax Eevees and evolve them at the Calm Day. Because I'm guessing they're going to have like reduced requirements at the Calm Day again. Dude, Heatran, you have like 20 more steps to stay in your home. Come on, man. Okay, he did catch. I had to threaten him, but it worked. Shane's sending me a bag on. That's tempting. I'm going to save my remotes, my rest of my remotes for Sableye, though, I think. I think that's the lifestyle I want to live. If anyone wants this Latios, let me know. He keeps eating the ball. Heatran's hungry, man. Mr. Purloin, a 69 CP. Did I check the hairless hot dog? No blue nose. People are lobbying this one again? Yo, what is happening here? Are these people legitimately playing here? I don't know. Yeah, Antonio, I think that's going to be a better time to do it. For sure. Dude, I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious. Dynamax Eevee, you don't like it clean? I like it. I think it's cool. I'm here for it. Also, Boltund? That's cool. Haven't seen one of those in the wild for ages. Let me check these couple wild spawns here. I'm actually curious. Let me see if I recognize anyone from in here. I'm not going to stay. I'll reset it up again. Yeah, I don't know anyone that's in there. Interesting. I guess we could stay if you guys want to, sure. I'll stay and you guys can snipe on in. Do you know why there's my friend's Pokemon said I was in a gym when trying to do a trade? I've seen that, Isaac. Yeah, I've seen a few times that it won't let you trade. It's a new glitch in the game. It'll say like it's at a gym somewhere. I don't know why, but that's been happening. Alright, let's go. I know the city. I'm curious to know if it has an active... I mean, not really. There are people to play here, but it's definitely not like a big community of players. Hey, thank you very much for the sub. David, what's up, dude? Alrighty. We got 11 people in here, so some locals, it looks like, and then, of course, us. There's people looking at, like, the Christmas lights over there. So, maybe that's it. Maybe it's people that are, like, bringing their kids to look at lights and stuff. I don't know, because I didn't see anyone here, but there's, like, a building across the street from there, too. It's not that I don't like it, but there's no reason that Eevee should be that bulky. Oh, dude, I know. Yo, Clean, when that came out, I was like, I'm going to be able to one-shot these and farm them. It's, like, a full investment of time now if you're going to do them. Like, you know, having a few players helps, but if you're going to solo them, it takes ages to do. But let's use some Gemitos. There is another Eevee up here as well. It would have been nice if, like, the rain decided to not rain today. That would have been cool. But the weather's like, oh, I'm going to be bad all the time. Okay, so we did have a purifiable Shundo check today. There was 10 CP off. Let's see what this one is. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. 2661, so 2723 is the hundo. Not very good. Got some friendship, though. Any rares? 3 rares, okay. Trying to rack up the rare candies again. Okay. Come on, be green. He's not green, alright. BT's here, we need to rain. Exactly, man. It's like they know. They definitely do know. I had the most, like, cruel dream last night that Shiny Shadow Magikarp was in the leader rotation, and it felt so real. And then I woke up, and it was like 4 in the morning, and I grabbed my phone to see if Cliff was still there. And I was so confused. And then, like, I kind of, like, came to, and I was like, oh, it's not a real thing. Worst dream ever. I mean, it was the best dream until it was the worst. They have to put that in rotation immediately. Okay, he's been caught. Got some gems, sir. Gems, sir. Okay, that was the perfect amount of clicks. Where's the Eevee? Oh, it's all the way up there? Let's do the Latios first. Yeah. Yeah, let's do the Latios first. Dang, okay. In my head, these were, like, beside each other. And much to my chagrin, they're not beside each other. In the meantime, I'll beat up this balloon. We need to do a few more grunts and stuff to be able to level up and, like, walk 30-ish kilometers still. It's a roll, it's okay. Andrew, thanks for the sub. JG Buckets, thanks for the sub. And Yo-Yo, welcoming, guys. Swapping larvae for fish doesn't make sense, though. Dude, they need to put Shiny Shadow Magikarp. I don't care who they swap. I don't care who they are, where they're from, as long as they're Shiny Magikarp, okay? And W new subs indeed. Okay, Mr. Hoops. And what else do we got? In the back is the Gallade. And he's not going to like what I'm going to do. He's not going to like it. Marissa says yes. Please have a blue head. This would be cool. I actually still need one more of these because if you want to have the full Shiny Shadow family, there is Gallade too, which everyone forgets. He's kind of the stepchild of the situation. So many arms. Yeah, I mean, Hoopa does have quite a few arms. He's giving Machamp a run for his money. Okay, well, I'm just going to let that guy go so he doesn't run me over. Here we go, blue. Not blue. And I think you want a 200 flat, right? I believe it's somewhere around there. Okay, it's been caught. Let's check it out. Yeah, all right. Mawile. Next to, was that a Sableye? A couple of boosted shiny checks here. The Gremlin says no. Miltank. Let me check and see if you have a bug with you. Mr. Gruntito says, don't tangle with us. I'm maybe down to tangle with him if he has the C-Dot, because that can be shiny. It's the Snivester. You know what? I already clicked into it. I'm going to do it. Bentley's bag. What's up, man? Big boy Bentley. And actually, I think we're like one away from a radar, so I might as well do this, see if I can find a Clifton after. In the middle is going to be the Leap. That can be shiny. If we get the second Pokemon, that could be shiny, which is mildly exciting. Never got that one when it was around before. And in the back, hopefully going to be Superior? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Yeah, Shane, I did, dude. Thank you very much, man. It didn't shine, but I appreciate the invite. You always have the good invites. Literally, I said that on stream, like, oh, Shane sent me an invite. It's going to be good. And it was. Okay, so this guy cannot be shiny, but he counts towards my quest, and we're going to hop into the Latios here after. Yeah, Shane, I can't get him, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. He just doesn't like me. And let's see, is it a good one? I think that's really bad. I think 178 is pretty bad. All right, let's do this guy. Let's do it again. How long have I been streaming? Today? Not super long. 3 hours and a bit. Kind of a bad weather day. So, dude, pretty much I was waiting out the weather at the beginning because it was like raining so hard. And then it stopped raining for a bit. So I set up the stream and now it's raining again. So I don't know. I'm just doing what I can do, I guess. Do you have Armored Mewtwo? Yep, I do. This guy right here. It is the best buddy 98 actually, which is pretty nice. And thank you, Shane. I appreciate that, man. I'll get him. It's coming. I have belief. It's just the problem is I wish I could hunt it in person, you know what I mean? Like, having to only hunt it through remotes, not only is it annoying to have to, like, buy remotes, but you only have 10 checks a day. Like, if I could hunt Sableye in person, I'd just be going hard on him, but I can't. All right. We have the 5-piece McNugget meal going in here. Curton Derulo made it in as well, which is nice. Everyone likes a good Curton. And we'll be on top of an Eevee after this. I keep trying to tell myself that having to deal with this rain isn't so bad this time of the year. This time last year, I was like up to my neck in snow. Like literally was insanely snowy. Which, speaking of snow, I think by this time next week, we're supposed to have like 25 centimeters. Which is not so good. Your friend thinks he could have made a better shiny Eevee? What do you mean, like designed one? But yeah, speaking of Eevees, there should be 3 other ones up here. Should be 3 more to go, if the one reset by now anyways. I like how they're on 30-minute timers. Because if they were on like the max finale lead-up event, it was 3 hours to the reset. Sometimes they go on an hour reset. Like that kind of throws a wrench into your rhythm of doing these in a quick manner anyways. 9 hearts away from best buddy on your Shundo Groudon. Oh, but you're grounded. Dang. You'll get it soon, man. It's coming. For Thanksgiving, so for Thanksgiving here, David, we actually have Canadian Thanksgiving is in October. So I'll be streaming just business as usual this Thursday. I think that's when it is for you guys, right? But yeah, weirdly enough, we have a different Thanksgiving date than you guys have. But okay, so 2723, that's the weather boosted hundo. Anything around 2700 would potentially be purifiable. But if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. This one is 2583, yikes. This one's gonna shine for sure now. This one's definitely gonna shine. If it's that bad, I'm calling it. And here we go, the green airplane. No, he's just terrible and not shiny. He's just the worst of both worlds. The opposite of Hannah Montana. too. Come on. Okay, goodbye. You've lost my business. But Eevee, you're looking mighty fine. How would you like to get beat up against her will? How does that sound? Why don't we try that one on for size? Also, Snake. Let me see. Those ones didn't reset yet. I don't like that. Whatever. What's your holiday tradition for Canadian Thanksgiving? The same as you guys. Eat a bunch of foods and stuff. Uncles get too drunk and fall asleep on the couch. The same type of deal. But yeah, eat some turkey. Watch some sports. It's pretty straightforward. From what I've seen in the movies, it looks about the same as what you guys do. Do you know if they'll bring Kieran back? They should. I do believe so. Hey, Holden, what's up, dude? I'll leave this open for another 10-ish seconds. If not, we'll just go in with the 2-piece. I think I've already dropped a bird here. I'll bring Articuno just in case. Got the shiny Latios for Shannon. Nice. Let's go. GG's in the shiny. Eat some turkey. Watch some ice hockey and tap some maple trees. Yeah, pretty much. Most of that is true. Okay, hopefully I don't get kicked out of this one. There's a fair chance I might, and it would really suck. The max battles are weird with range, I've noticed. And it looks like we're good. Alrighty then. Do you watch or play soccer? Nah, I played soccer when I was like 5 years old. I said before I was on the orange team. So, yeah. And at that age, you're pretty much just like running around like, yo, when's halftime? I just want to have some juice boxes and stuff from that one cool mom. There's always that one cool mom that's like, hey, you guys can have grape drink even though you're not supposed to. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't do much soccer stuff, but halftime was awesome. Hey Jennifer, thanks for the sub. Welcome in. We're gonna have to max up here. We should be able to KO this though. On the one, because we have the 3 of us in here. Soccer doesn't use ice skates, so Canadians don't play, yeah. Hockey is awesome, man. I said before, it's pretty hilarious that like, I was like 3 years old, and in typical Canadian fashion, my parents were like, okay, bud, let's get you on some skates. Go knock some people's teeth out with a stick. And that's what I did. And I'm glad they did. Isaac says I'm Canadian. I literally was going to, so in kindergarten, like before grade 1, I was going to school with a broken leg from playing hockey. I spent like my first year of school on crutches and in a wheelchair. That's some Canadian lifestyle right there. But here we go. Let's see if we get ourselves a shiny Eevee, leaving an Articuno here. Come on. Frick. Yo, these are rough, man. If I didn't get the one yesterday, I'd be very discouraged by now. Like, getting the one yesterday is great, but if I didn't have that by now, I would be sad face emoji. Okay, it's been caught. Goodbye. Cubone. After this grunt. Coiled and ready to strike is very weird to say to a stranger. That could mean a lot of things. I don't think anytime you say that to a stranger, they're going to know that you mean you have poison-type Pokemon. You're feeling chaotic? Blue Gatorade? No, dude, blue's the best. Skorupi can be shiny. I am down for that kind of lifestyle. Ashley says sad face emoji. Did you not get it again? They're doing you dirty with this thing. Let's get Wanzuki's light goal up there with all the Wiglets. The wacky waving inflatable Wiglets. And thank you guys for crushing the light goal. Look at Mewtwo just shredding through. He's just doing some slow backhanders. And in the back is the Amoonguss. Oscar, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. Do I have any, in order to play any sports in Canada, do you have to have ice skates? Well, to play hockey, yeah. I mean, you could play ball hockey, I guess, but traditional hockey is played on skates, yep. Okay, let's see it. Did we get the red one? Lots of grunts around, which is kind of nice, because I do have to smash some grunts for my quest right here. Come on. Well, frick. In a 210, I believe, again, the hundo's upper 220s, I think. And we got a batch of 410s going in here. These could be big, man. If you haven't already. I know most of you have, but if you haven't, drop a like for some egg hatch luck. It's been a little bit since we hatched. A shiny from any egg. Here we go, man. Come on. Number 1. Ooh, the Charky. Number 2. Oh, Toxel. That would have been sick. Number 3. Another Charky. Yo, this is the one. Ready? Come on. Oh, dude, they're killing me. That was such a good batch of eggs. Dude, so Charcadet in the 10Ks is actually in, like, the second tier rarity. 3 of them? Dang, dude. That could have been awesome, but instead was the opposite. That was arsome instead. Alright, whatever. That 12K egg's gonna hatch in a minute here, too. And the 17%, yikes. Not too good. We did this Latios, I think, right? I just didn't catch him. Yes, that is the case. Let's put him into his home. Let's maybe put him into his home anyways. I wish it wasn't going to keep raining all day. This is kind of annoying. All night, rather. Holding an umbrella, it's just not the lifestyle for me. It's the lifestyle for some. But I think I prefer the dry lifestyle. Dude, settle down. There we go. 2. And he's just like, nah, I don't think so. 14%, yeah. I mean, she gets a break, though. It's fine. Like you said, Kay's tired. She had a long day. 96 from Harry, dang. That's how you do it. Hundo Harry. Coming in clutch always. I mean, we'll call him 96% Harry for now. I don't even want to catch this thing, but I feel like we should, just because he's here. Oh my god, man. Also, too, I said before, I'll say it again. What do we think the next Shadow Legendary is going to be next month? Do we think we get a recycled one, or do we think we get a new one? Part of me thinks we're going to get a new one. I really hope we do. Oh my god, last ball and then I'm going to run. Last ball and then he's lost my business. Any grunts up this way? There is not. Those reset. Why did that Power Step not have anything? I thought this one had an Eevee before. Shadow Rayquaza, final attempt, 81. That's not bad, Kay. We take 81%. Let me see if anyone on the friends list has any raids that are of interest to me. Is that a Ralts? Yo, I'm kind of down for a Ralts if I can make it in. I did not. Wasn't meant to be. I mean, ideally, I want to find the Shadow Sableye for sure, but that would have been cool. Shadow Mewtwo coming back? Dude, I hope so. That would be a blessing. But I'm not holding my breath for that right now. This game does some weird things. Sometimes they give you what you think you're going to get. Other times they give you the opposite. Shadow Dialga would be cool. That'd be really nice, actually. I'd love if they bring that. The Shadow Shiny for that would be fantastic. Let's look at this Mankey. Mankey can be Ditto. Let's have a quick look. I was going to hop into... I wanted to do another raid, man. He was not. And our Egg Eat, though, should be like now. It's at 8 of 8. So here we go. 12K? 12K? Sir? This could be big. The 12Ks have been so rough to me. But maybe this one will be good. A singular 12K. I'm feeling a shiny Salandit hatch. This is the one. Ready? Come on. Oh, it's a Shroodle. That's like the worst thing to hatch out of these. Trophy says, new sub, love your vibe. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the sub. Welcome in, and thanks for the kind words. But yeah, I am using, for whoever asked, I am using 2 phones. I'll read the chat on this one, and I also hold the umbrella with this, because it's the setup we have today. And then my main phone is what I play the game on. So yeah, usually, I mean, if it's not raining out, it's way better to be able to not have to do it that way. You know what? There's the 2 Eevees there. I'm gonna, like, my car's right here. I'll hop in the car and we'll drive. I just, like, fell in a hole. We'll drive to the Eevees. Do a couple of those. Because this umbrella holding this kind of drives me nuts. I'm still managing to get wet even though I'm holding an umbrella. So I think I'd rather just, like, not be wet and go in the car. And also, like, this time of the year is, crazy people come out at night. 4 stars? I have 475 4 stars. We got one today, actually. But yeah, let's switch to the car. I'm here anyways. And, yeah, we'll do the Eevees. But, yeah, today, I guess the big win so far has been the Shiny Shadow Latios. Yo, Kinetic with the 5 gifted. Dude, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. My bad if that was there for a sec. I'm trying to, like, fold down my umbrella and hop in the car and stuff. Dude, let's get the W's in the chat. Carlos, thank you for the sub, man. But Kinetic, really appreciate that with the 5 nifty gifties, the monster gifting. Really appreciate you, dude. Okay, give me 1 sec. Let's jump into the car, do some Eevees, and one more time, Kinetic, you're the man. Huge, huge appreciation for that. Oh, dude, that is so much better. Not holding an umbrella, that's the play. Apologies if the audio is worse in here, because of course it's, you know, I'm in a car and stuff now, but... Let's go do some Eevees. Let's do some Evitos. As my car is dinging at me, my car's like, yo, put your seatbelt on, boy. Thank you again, though, Kinetic. The 5 nifty gifties. So if we go that way, there's the 2 Eevees. Actually, there's going to be more Eevees than that. There should be another couple up that street. Which that street is kind of sketchy to go to, but now that we're in the car, I'm fine doing that. And let me throw this into the chat phone holder. I'm getting, like, well practiced at having 2 setups. Because we've been grinding the car so much as of late with all the bad weather. Alright, let's go for a drive. Destroy the Eevee population, that's what we're doing. That's what I've been doing all day, man. Okay. We're on the drive. For anyone that's going to be like, yo, how you going so fast? We are in the car now. I'm just going to drive to the Eevees. As everything's falling over. A pair of sunglasses fell out of my sun visor just now, and I was like, ah, what was that? But it's not a bat or a predator, it's just sunglasses, so crisis averted. It's the coolest pocket monster you caught today, just tuned in. Probably the Shiny Shadow Latios. So, dude, Kinetic, I don't know if you saw yesterday. Yesterday's haul was insane. The last short that I posted had everything in it, but we got everything. I'll try to show it when we get to, like, a stoplight up here. It was a wild day, like an unbelievably good day. We start off with this guy. This guy's almost, he's 20 CP, I think, or 25 CP off of the hundo. Was not purifiable, but still so close. Pretty awesome. We also got a Shiny Dedenne, the Blitzel, Shiny Lucario in the wild. Wild Shiny Lucario was just absolutely mind-blowing, insane. Got this, got the Shiny Dynamax Eevee that I evolved. Random Ralts. Electrike, that was a trade, obviously not in the wild, but yeah, really awesome day yesterday. So today I kind of expected to not get as good of luck, because you can't have everything, but it's still been pretty good today. Let's hop in on Z-Sky. My radio on? Oh, it is. I was like, what is that? I was like, who is talking in the background right now? It's my radio. My favorite number, 7. Eat mustard and mayonnaise with Oreos? No, you can't be doing that, man. That sounds terrible. My Go Plus is honking away in the background. When I'm in the car, that always scares me too. It's all quiet and you hear wah, 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 wah. Gotta mod that thing. I think it's too loud. Best Pokemon so far is probably either my Mighty Tyranitar or one of my 4 shinies. Dude, the Wild Area event pretty much gave everyone good raid attackers. Like, they're already almost powered up all the way. Captain Cannabis, what up? How's it going? I'll leave this open for like another 10 seconds. Take this Velcro chat band off too. It's driving me nuts. No takers for the Eevees. I'm going to have to do this solo. Me and my lonesome, I suppose. Which, I'm totally fine with that. We'll do 5 more seconds, then I'm going to ready up. Alright, here we go. Force in my hand. Maybe the solo effort's going to bring the shinies. I don't know. I'm doing good, though, Cannabis. Doing good, man. Had a nice chill grind today. Looking forward to doing my trades later. So it is Trade Sunday. So if you didn't know, there is slightly increased chances of trades going lucky today. And also an extra special trade on the day. So make sure you get those trades in. I'm probably going to do my 100 trades later tonight. That's the play. And for now, we're going to beat up an Eevee. Because I don't like the way he's looking at me. I don't like that look in his eye. I said before, though, if I didn't get a shiny Eevee yesterday, I'd be fully discouraged at this point. We've done a lot of these raids, and I'm still content because we got the shiny yesterday. That's all fine. But it's pretty wild to think that we didn't get one out of the raid since then. Are you gonna be trading on stream? Not this stream, no. I mean, usually on Sundays I do. Every now and then we'll do like a trading stream, like from the home setup, but I don't know if that'll be possible today. By the time I get home and I have to have like garlic available to trade and stuff, so I'll record them, but I don't think it'll be on stream. Here we go. Our doggo's gonna go awoo. We're gonna have to max up twice to solo this. Like, even Clean was saying before, it's pretty annoying how they made this thing this tanky. There's no reason that a 2-star Dynamax raid boss should be this tanky. Yeah, it's looking like for sure 2 of these. Do I have the one with close combat? Yeah. That'll be better. He is a fighting type doggo, so using the fighting moves is going to be a lot better, obviously, for a normal type Pokemon like Eevee. There's a guy behind me, and I see him. He looks like he's playing this game too in his car. There was a raid here that we already finished. Maybe he's doing that raid. I don't know. I just assume anyone I see under gyms that have a phone, I'm like, oh, he's playing Pokemon GO, but he might just be a regular guy. He might just be checking his bank account. I don't know. I have a problem, I think. I'm calling that this one is going to be a good IV and not shiny, and then by contrast, I think the next one is going to be a bad IV shiny. That's my official prediction. I think this one's not going to shine, but it's going to be good. Yeah, and the next one's going to be a bad shiny. Let's see if I'm right. Checking the text messages from his wife, says Banzuki, maybe. I always like, anytime I see anyone running in public too, like running to a gym, I always think, oh, they got to be playing Pokemon GO, but maybe not. He might just be a regular guy. He could be. Gonna get a Shundo? That'd be crazy. Trevor says, love this channel. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, dude. Thanks for watching. I can't say it enough times, but I honestly mean it. You guys are the reason, you guys watching are the reason that the channel's a thing. So if no one watched, I wouldn't be able to do this. Really appreciate you guys. Okay, our final max up, our final awoo. I'm calling it's going to be like a 608. 608 CP. 612 is the hundo. I've never been accused of being a regular guy, says Banzuki. Favorite shiny ever? Definitely Gyarados. Dude, the red Gary... He's so beautiful. He's just so beautiful. And here we go. Come on. Not shiny. Oh, dude. I was pretty close. 603. I called 608. So here's our not shiny, pretty good one. The next one's going to be shiny and bad. And if that actually turns out that way, I am the smartest man alive. And if not, we're going to drive into the lake. Either way, I'm going to need some talking down at some point. But this is, yeah, is alright, I guess. That way has that one. I have to do a drive-by if I hop in on that one. We could do that. That's fine. Alright, let's do this. In the meantime, was that a Bronzor? Dude, you stupid little idiot. Get out of here. What an idiot. I hate that guy. Also Litten. That is not the white one. That's what I got. 2 608 CPs. 15, 15, 13. Dang. That's pretty good. We all know there's no talking you down, says Banzuki. I will need some convincing, yeah. I am very hard-headed when it comes to that. We'll send some more. I'll leave this one open again for a little bit, but otherwise we'll just go for the solo effort one more time. I should invest into a Gmax Machamp. I know I should do that. I don't have a hundo, though, so I'm probably going to wait until I do. Do you like to stay zoomed in or zoomed out when you're in the wild? You mean like in-game? I usually like the widest view I could have to see the most things in the map. That's just me, though. Make sure I heal up all my mons. I think I did. Yeah. Check your showcases. Oh, yeah, I should do that. I think I was 1-1-2, but I'll check it after this. There we go. We have the 2-piece effort. Gonna make my life so much easier. They released Machamp? Yeah, Gmax Machamp is a thing. Indeed, it is a thing. It is the best fighting type in the game, to my knowledge. Would I purify a Shadow Feebas? Is it going to be a Shundo or a Hundo? Then perhaps. Also, what is this? It's an old Tim Hortons bag. I'm like, what is making noise here? That's what's making noise. All right. Been live for the whole day. Get some rest. I haven't been live all day. I mean, I've only been live for, like, coming up on 4 hours. Not that bad. Not too bad. I mean, my typical time I'm live for is usually around there, right? Between 4 and 6 hours. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It's, I mean, I don't know. It's just fun, man. I honestly like... The game is one thing. I love the game, but streaming with you guys and hanging out, you know, the community and everything makes it. It'd be different. If I was just grinding by myself, I could maybe get my grind in within a few hours. But when I'm chilling with you guys, it makes the game way more fun. We got the wee-woos. Dude, lots and lots of wee-woos tonight, man. Lots and lots. All right. There's our guy. I don't know why he has to do the bark animation every time. Any luck finding a shiny bird? Not today. I do obviously have lots of shiny birds. We have 15 shiny birds in my account now, but didn't get one today, man. Well, we got a shiny Pidove. I guess that's a shiny bird. Hey, Prijal, what's up? Okay, this is the one. I predicted that the last one was going to be good, not shiny, and it was. I'm predicting this one is shiny, but not good. Let's see what happens. You found your first one yesterday? Dude, congrats. That's awesome. I love hearing about the birds being caught. Your favorite Pokemon is Bronzor? The most hated is Bronzor. Cannot stand that guy. But this one's shiny. Ready? Okay. I fully thought that was going to be shiny. I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong. But, yeah. Minus 100 from Banzuki. Oh, it's Banzuki that did it. Dude, he set the minus 100 luck. That's Banzuki's fault, man. Boo. Boo, Banzuki. Boo. He has a great beard and stuff, but boo. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Also, okay. Dude with the shopping cart just walked out right in front of me on the road. So that's good. What do you have, Mr. Grunt? He has Iron Will. You know what? If you have Beldum, I'm down for like some Iron Will stuff. But if you have Diglett, then goodbye. Oh, okay. I'm down for some Iron Will stuff. Let's do it. That Garchomp is beautiful. Oh, he's so nice, man. He's so majestic. I cannot wait to have the best buddy ribbon on him. Don't throw a move. Let's wait for Beldum to throw one there. And the middle Pokemon, that is why I brought Lucario. Give him the punchies. Imagine if Lucario had like a lower animation fast move. You could just farm people down. Like the bite equivalent of a fighting move would be crazy. And Aggron's just an annoying typing. The steel and rock typing is super annoying to deal with. But that should be a KO. And I need one more Shiny Shadow Beldum for my family. Garchomp and Mega Raids, apparently December. People told me it's December. Did like 61 EV, got 100, says Jordani. 196, 193, and a Shiny. Nice, that's not bad. That's actually a pretty good haul. Come on. Alright, 338. I don't think that's good. I remember like the non-weather boosted I think was like a 220 or something. But I don't actually know this one. It's been a while. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. It's decent. Made a rocket radar, which is very decent. See, is there any... There was a rocket behind me? Dude, the leaders are scarce tonight. That's insane. It's over there. Okay. That's fine. Let's do this Eevee here. Let me also check this duck, because I would be remiss if I didn't check the duck. Wait. That's Mareep? Dude, I thought that was a Psyduck for a sec. Never mind. Hey, Michael, what's up, dude? No idea for weather boosted. I used to know when Arlo had it. I think Arlo had Beldum, right? And I was grinding it quite a bit, but now I have no idea. This spot is called Whimsy. It's going pretty good, man. It's not been bad. Yesterday we had a very, very good haul. But today's been, you know, some decent luck. Not the greatest. Hope you have a good day. Thanks, man. Appreciate your use. Let's make sure that my guy's all healed up here. Send some more Invititos again. If we get 2 people, it's a lot quicker than doing it with the 1, but either way is fine. Can you get Shiny Shadow from normal grunts? Yeah, well, from certain types. So the normal type grunt, you can't. I don't think there is one currently, but there's certain ones that can be shiny shadows. Essentially, anything that has been a leader Pokemon in the past can be. So, like Pineco and Scyther, Beldum can be one, Bagon can be one. There's a handful of Pokemon that you can get as shinies from grunts. The rates are pretty bad, though. It's pretty rare to get a shiny from a grunt. Doesn't happen too often. All right, let's go. Bring the G-Max Machamp. Way faster. Yeah, I don't have a powered up one, though. That's the problem. Like, I think I do have a Machamp. I don't think I've invested into any of them. Yeah, I think that would be our best one, maybe. I haven't powered up. I didn't mean to bring that. Yeah, either way, it's fine. Hundo Eevee? Yeah, we got a Hundo Eevee today. Not the Dynamax one, though. All right, Ashley, this is the one. I see you in the raid. This one's for you. You're getting it. Ashley's been grinding these. She wants this. I hope she gets it. Double shinies. You G-Max Machamp? Yeah, I have to, like, power one up, man. Honestly, I haven't leveled up max moves on any of them, and I haven't, like, powered any of them up. Because I think the best one I got was maybe in 96 or something. So, yeah, I don't think that I invested yet, which I should. It being the best fighting type is definitely an investment to make at some point. I did get one shiny from the G-Max day too, but it was really bad. It was really not too good. Alright, Gucci, thanks for the sub, man. I couldn't park in front of there, so unfortunately I have to drive in between these, which is not ideal, but whatever. I'll just blindly tap. Got a Hundo Articuno? 0, that's sick, man. The Hundo Kuno is pretty awesome. I like that. Need a good fighting type for the G-Max? Yeah, I should trade for them, man. Because Machamp is a cool G-Max, too. Like, it looks pretty sick. I just always hate powering up things that aren't Hundos or 98s. Like, because I know with how much I play the game, I'm going to get better ones, right? But, like, in the meantime, I kind of need a placeholder, so I can see it both ways. It's always tough to know what to do. Okay, here we go. Found a place I can finally pull over. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see it right here. Is this the white one? Good luck, Ashley. And not shiny 579. Mirror Tray, the shiny Machamp. Yeah, it'd have to be like lucky with someone though, because I only have one. I'm not too sure who'd be down for that. Only use it for G-Max? Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. It's an OCD thing. Powering up a 96 would still be good. It just feels wrong. That one is very not good. Leak Duck. That is not a shiny one. How about you, Coughing? Coughing is a big no for the big toe as well. It's Chimecho. Weird that that's the beach background here. It's pulled into this parking lot because I couldn't park in the other spot. That's very bizarre that that's a beach background. Kind of cool, I guess. Let me check again for any other Hundos and Nundos. No Nundos in the day. And we did get this guy. I don't know if I'll keep him as is or evolve him. I don't, because I do have the full Hundo family. And of course, this is not Dynamax. So it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's still cool to have him, but the Dynamax one would have been sick. I definitely would have evolved that to Umbreon if we got that. Let's check you as well. Check him. And catch 5 Pokemon with Weather Boost. That could be for Pokeballs. Let me see. Yeah, it's for Pineapps. Dude, even worse. Oh my god. Gamble with the Kanto ones. Got the Vanillite as well. I mean, we did a fair amount of those Eevees today. They're around again tomorrow, too. I'd love to get one more shiny. Hey, what's up, Neptune? But yeah, I'm still so happy that we evolved this guy. Dude, again, if anyone missed yesterday's grind, definitely check out the short, man. There's some crazy stuff, like sneak peek. I caught this in the wild. That's worth going to watch. It's a 1-minute video. Definitely check that out. Today was, like, pretty decent. I Go Plus this before. I got the shiny Latios. Terrible IVs, but still kind of cool. And then random Pidove. Like, not the bird I want to see off my daily incense, but it's still cool. The grind recaps have been nuts. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Let me check these guys, too. Mr. Minchino. And Mr. Zubat. But yeah, guys, on that note, I'm going to wrap for the day. It's still raining, so I can't really walk anymore today. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will be live again tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't want to go live. Also, if you missed it, I posted a recap video, a full video from the wild area. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a fantastic night. I'll see you on the next one.